Last session we started just outside the orphanage. Somebody had just invited us to come to lunch with Lady Fiona Wachter. And we agreed. Went to lunch with her. She apparently is not a fan of the Burgomeister. And asked us to basically see if we can find dirt on him. Or find out what happened with his son. The Burgomaster's son, Victor, apparently did something to Fiona's daughter,
Stella.
Right. And she asked us for help trying to figure out what happened and maybe take down the Burgomeister. We agreed to look into it, but, didn't make any promises. And then went to the coffin maker Henrik's shop, where we basically just ambushed him, looking for the bones of Saint Andrel, which we found, fought a vampire spawn, set the whole place on fire because that's a great idea.
No, he did. That was amazing. That was good.
And then ran outside where there was lightning and dark clouds and stuff over the town square and screaming, and ran towards the town square, and there were two vampires.
He had a fire
horse. Two vampire spawns.
No, Strahd had a fire horse.
Yeah.
Sweet.
For the head guard and some dude with a firearm. Did you say what his name was?
He looked like he was probably the captain of the guard.
Okay. They basically just demolished some
vampires. Like, that guy's not taking orders.
And then we saw...
You're on latrine duty.
Really?
Are you sure?
So then we saw a fire horse riding through the sky with a figure on top, and we ran, or it was going towards the church, and we ran towards the church like geniuses with the bones in tow. And when we got there, there was Strahd.
I'm glad we had the bones. What would have happened if we wouldn't have had the bones?
This is a good point.
He would have had our bones.
They'd be like, "Who are you and what do you want? Go away."
We're just here to worship. Zombies eat us.
Like they did everybody else.
It's anyway, like I'm in the middle of something.
We did end up giving him the bones, which he burned, and then he killed Father Lucian and turned into a swarm of bats and flew out the window.
But not then, before trying to get his love to follow him.
Oh, that's right. He asked Irina to come with him, and she refused.
Yeah.
Which seemed to kind of bum him out.
Also, he straight up, like dunked on me.
Yeah,
like, totally, like, you don't...
He basically made Singer look like a punk.
But then we tricked him. We saved the father.
Yes. After he flew away, Dalman ran in and cast Spare the Dying on Father Lucian.
Oh, yeah.
Which is supposed to stabilize him, if it's in time. And we grabbed you grabbed Father Lucian over your shoulder, and we took off running towards the end. And...
yeah, we have an unconscious priest.
And go. Yep, so you find yourselves on the outside of Blue Water Inn right now.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
We go in.
This is a really dumb question. We didn't level up or anything, did we?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I was thinking about it too much today.
How blue is the water here?
No, you'd have to ask the bartender.
Fair enough.
We tried to level up, so.
Oh, that's right. We really begged for it.
So, I guess we enter in.
Yep. Sounds good.
And we say, medic, we need a medic, a doctor, or herbalist.
How does everything look in here?
So you see, everything looks pretty similar to how it was, this morning, but there's only
Let me snick it.
Do we go in?
You see, yeah. So you can see Erwin and Danica Markov
Count Olaf
behind the bar.
But it's not like torn up in here or anything.
It's not, yeah. Other than it being pretty quiet.
What time is it?
It's probably about 4 p.m.
Maybe I flop him over up on this table over here.
Okay.
Follow.
Can I ask another? I know we're asking a lot of questions, but can I ask another one? Is it still like stormy outside, like lightning and darkness? And...
the storm looks like it has let up as far as like it thundering and lightning.
I took my helmet
It's still
off.
kind of raining.
I didn't want to get hit by lightning.
But it can seem
I'll
like
walk
the attack is
over.
probably over.
Yeah.
Kind of seems like that, especially with Strahd leaving.
Yeah.
What's that?
Took my helmet off. I didn't want to get hit by lightning while I was walking over.
Good call. Good call.
So how were you holding Father Lucian then?
Over my shoulder like this,
Like
and I was
so.
holding my
this.
helmet like this.
Oh.
So like
Walking
bag
around.
of flour helmet.
Yeah, except. Oh, wait. Priest.
Exactly.
Bag of priest.
Bag of priest.
Get them on Amazon. Yeah.
As you go over there, you don't know this guy's name, do you?
We met him,
The guy down here.
but I can't think of his name.
I think I think we saw him last time in here too.
I think you saw him,
right?
I'm not sure if you.
I remember his face, and I remember that we talked to him, but I can't think of anything.
As you put down the body of Father Lucian, he walks over and he says, "This land is consumed by darkness, a terrible place to be sure, but there is goodness too, a light to be found." Says, "The trick is one cannot prevail against the darkness until one has slain the fiend himself. Not an easy task." And he walks over to Father Lucian, and he is going to. You can see he puts his hand on the body, and he is. Just a moment.
Is he talking to us?
He's talking to you guys.
These orange gummy bears are quite delectable.
There goes everyone reaches in.
The orange ones you say.
They're cleaned out. It's like they're the ones he hates.
Right? Like, yes.
Definitely don't eat the purple ones.
No one likes the purple one.
Eddie, I said no gray M&Ms. Why are they all gray?
Oh gosh, what is that from?
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Because Brian,
No.
you know, is a dog.
They're all gray.
We took colorblind test at work the other day. Turns out no one's colorblind. Too bad. I was like, how
Would that be
amazing
like a
would-
surprise?
Right, how weird would that be? I find out I'm colorblind. What?
Right.
Okay, so, yeah, I'll say you probably know his name. His name is Rotavio. Probably might have heard one of the other people talk.
Read about him in the tabloids.
And yeah, he walks over and puts his hand on Father Lucian, and you can see he's kind of muttering some words underneath his breath. And this kind of light just radiates off the father's body, and he kind of gasps for air.
He's the youngest
He now
student to
has-
ever make Relar.
If you were to, maybe look closely, you could tell he probably has about 10 HP now.
It's almost as much as us.
Wow, we have at least 2 HP here. So
We took a wagon that had 2 HP, man.
Okay.
Okay.
And he says, that was foolish, but a brave thing to save the father.
Foolish. Why would it be foolish?
He says, who did this to Father Lucian?
the devil.
We're not supposed to say. We were under very strict instructions.
It was the devil.
Says,
Right.
I thought as much. And he says, if you would like, I would like if you'd want to talk further on this subject in my room.
On what subject?
All right, let's go.
The subject of the devil.
I pick up the father and.
He's conscious.
He's conscious.
I pick him up anyway.
He's kind of like almost. Well, he's not sitting up quite yet, but he's definitely fully awake. Still doesn't feel the best, just because
Stab
kind of like on
It's
The Princess Bride, where he's still fairly weak. He's mostly
just
dead.
mostly dead.
Okay. So I say, lead the way.
Okay.
What's this guy's name?
Rictavio.
Rick Tavio.
And if you do not remember from last time, he is a half elf. Looks pretty colorfully dressed, slender, small, and wiry. Says it is not safe. This town is not safe. Please. And he'll lead you upstairs. Yeah, I guess I'll put you. Actually, the room is really small, so I'm just gonna leave you here for now.
Okay.
That's fine.
We'll whisper.
We can imagine his room.
Yeah. Okay. I can give you a little description here. My mouse would not stop working.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely fit. Oh, you're gonna get it. Who made this helmet though?
Someone on Amazon. Someone who lives at Amazon.
In the Amazon.
Mr. Amazon.
Mr. Amazon.
Dear Amazon. Somebody.
Did you say dear Amazon?
Yeah, so like someone at work, someone left us a Google question, and they said, "Dear Slaybaugh, it has been 4 weeks and 2 days, and I have not received your proof yet."
Like a Google review?
Like a Google question. Like you can ask
what that is.
No, you can ask a question like, "Does this place have so and so?"
It's amazing how little some people know about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I just admitted to not knowing what a Google question is,
Well,
but I think I would have understood it if I
Yeah.
saw it on my screen.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not how you contact.
this is not email.
I guess it worked. Maybe
So
it
just
is.
also to give you kind of a lay of how the inside is.
Mhm.
Basically, there's a balcony. There's stairs that are in front of you, as you can see, and that leads up to a balcony that kind of goes, around the inside of the
Gotcha.
room.
Gotcha.
And so he'll lead you to his room, which is pretty much like here. If you see that,
Okay.
just upstairs. Anyhow, like I said, it's pretty small. So he'll lead you up there, and he'll take out his key, unlock the door, and says, "Please come in." This small guest room contains a bed heaped with wolf furs, a footlocker, a tall wardrobe, and a writing desk with matching chair. An oil lamp rests atop the desk near a journal bound in red leather jacket. In a red leather jacket. It says, "Please make yourselves at home here." Other than his bed, there's only the chair. There's not really any place you can sit down.
Sorry. I crawl into the bed.
I forgive you.
And I take a nap. No, that's a goof.
Too late.
All right. Well,
He says,
can I get a
"Please."
long rest out of this?
It says, "Please, they do not wash the sheets that often here, so."
Thanks for the heads up, bro.
I just take a couple steps farther in, up against the wall.
Okay.
Same.
Yes, I squeeze.
So, what is it that you wanted to talk to us about?
He says, then he actually says, "Hold that thought," and he walks over to the room, or walks over to the door and opens it again, and you see these two little boys almost come tumbling into the room.
No!
And he just looks at them and says, "Boo!" and they run off.
It's the kiddos from before,
Yeah,
isn't it?
And you can see that it's the Brahmin Bray.
They're trouble, those ones.
It says, "There are ears everywhere."
I hope we don't have to kill those kids someday.
Probably.
It's something that I say,
Probably.
which is a very normal sentence.
He said, "The keys to defeating
I hope we don't have to kill this
the
kid.
devil Strahd are here in this domain. You need powerful allies and 3 artifacts.
That seems important.
The Tome of Strahd, the holy symbol of Ravenloft and the sun sword. Says,
We're not three. We're good.
says, have you spoken to Madame Ava?
We have.
Yes.
Says, so you have been sent on a path?
She gave red fortunes for each of us.
We still have our cards, right?
And
You do,
I guess we could show it to him to
yeah,
prove. So like, yeah, we've talked to her.
Eddie doesn't remember what they were. Wigman wrote it down in his journal, and I was gonna go back and fill it in, but I.
Oh.
I got the philanthropist.
Boy.
It's a card of power and strength. It tells of a
mine?
weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. What did he call it? The sun sword?
Sun sword.
Kaboom!
The sun sword.
Oh yeah.
Skadoosh.
And what was
I might have that
How does he
information.
know that we talked to her?
Yes. Are his ears everywhere?
You got the trader, I think.
With a
not
D.
Trader.
Trader Joe's.
Traitor.
You got Avenger, Philanthropist. I got Donjon, or Donjon.
Don John.
Don Juan.
I need to find a
He
lone
has to seduce
Vistani.
Strahd.
Alone Vistani?
Yeah.
What was mine? Oh,
The Avenger. The treasure lies in the dragon's
Wondering-
house, and the
wait.
hands once clean but now corrupt.
Sam,
A lone Vistani.
I look
wandering
ashamed
near the
to-
Abbey.
Like
kick
this
my
man,
feet and be like,
This person who's asking us about a Vistani.
I was hooked on pies during this time.
Hooked on five, because my mind wasn't where it
He was
was.
on pie. He was
I wasn't as sharp as
he
I
was having a real pie bender.
normally am.
I heard of Pie Avenger.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a real busy day here the past, or well, day and a half actually. I kind of forgot about the guide
What?
that she gave us, I guess, or guidance that she gave us, I guess. So where would any idea where I would find a lone Vistani wandering near the Abbey of St. Markovia, I think?
He says, I do not know what that means.
Perhaps near the Abbey of Saint Marco.
I know, I was like,
Probably
I
a
mean,
good
it
point.
seems
He
somewhat.
says, what else did she say?
She said that I would do good things for a higher power.
She said that our enemy,
Damn pies.
our enemy is a dark creature. He's not mortal, and she gave us a raven card to find him.
Everyone roll an intelligence check.
She also said something kind of cryptic about a brother that maybe this enemy used to have, who was a being of light.
Yikes.
How does it say -1 + 1?
Because I am a jack of all trades.
Oh, that's weird.
I think that's what it is.
We're very stupid right now.
Hold on.
I
Singer's
I got a
Singer's
3.
kind of.
was just, I'm a,
Damn pies.
singer, okay, someone.
Okay, so Singer probably has the best idea, and so you tell him that about the Tome of Strahd, or no, actually, yeah. It says this card. In reference to the Tome of Strahd, you said, "Look to the Wizard of Wines in wood and sand. The treasure hides."
But we're
Wizard
supposed
of
to,
Wines.
we're supposed to find
Wizard of
a
Wines.
wizard in a tower with a dragon underneath.
No.
There's
so as
another tower and a dragon.
As he
I got
hears,
it.
you tell him about the Wizard of Wines. He says, "That is the Wizard of Wines winery."
We're going there
The
anyway.
treasure lies in the dragon's house and hands once clean but now corrupt.
Yeah.
He says that is for the Tome of Strahd. It tells the history of Strahd, and to know how to defeat your enemy, you must know your enemy.
That's him talking to me.
Sounds like a good
That's-
start.
He's talking to all of you.
But that was my.
Scholar Wigman,
That's
are
my
you writing
card.
this down?
Sure.
What does
These work. Oh man, they're so dark. Yep, that's down. Huh?
Very nice.
Oh, that's really nice.
Well, thank you. That's very helpful. Is there anything else you can tell us to help us out?
Except for the white part of our screen.
He says, what was the other thing that she said?
I think I was supposed to
Did I
find
say the thing-
a dragon under a
You say
tower.
we still have the cards on us?
You do, although they wouldn't mean anything to him.
Okay. Can we? Do they have that text, like everything that you said?
Yeah,
Or
that's
is it
why
just the
that's why I
one
had
word?
this singer is the only one that actually remembers anything. 'Cause they
Yeah,
has to do
Singer's
that.
super smart. Did I say the thing about?
Don't I have advantage on
No, I
this?
did.
You're on
I
pause.
did. I was going to write it in Wigman's journal.
You have a very vivid
What
memory of the
what
fire
exactly
that you
she
did.
said, but I forgot to go back and re-listen to it and then write it in. So can I say that I wrote it in my journal?
You could, yes.
And then so I'll just open my journal and go back and look
Okay.
and tell him.
Oh, really? Can we
Everything
say
I
that I
wrote.
did 1,000 push-ups and my strength went up one?
You
My
break your
journal's
arm.
a thing that I do, and I actually did fill in.
No, it says I did it.
I did fill in fortunes for everybody or whatever. I put a placeholder thing there that I,
I know,
wanted
I
to go
saw
back
it.
and fill in.
I know, I saw it.
Okay, so I tell him all the things.
Okay. And so the next one, you tell him about the treasure, about the holy symbol of Ravenkind. And it says, the treasure lies in a dragon's house, in hands once clean and now corrupted. And he says, I know where that is. That is... There's only one dragon that used to be here. That is in Argynvostholt.
Okay.
You will find that.
I should be writing this down. Oh. I thought you were taking notes.
He said, the ruins of Argynvostholt lie south here of Vallaki.
In Vallaki?
No, basically south of the
South
town.
of Vallaki.
Okay.
Um,
And Wigman is doing what I'm doing and furiously taking notes.
What was that thing called?
That was Wigman's?
Argynvostholt,
No, what
The
was the
symbol,
thing we were
holy
on there
symbol
for?
of
the holy
Holy
symbol of
sign.
Ravenkind.
Was that Wigman's thing? Or was that mine?
Mine was
I can't remember.
Don John. Which I'm not sure which one it is. But anyway.
And then next thing you tell him is
I'm supposed to find a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
yes, he says the sun sword. And you say it. She said, "I see a faceless god.
Yeah.
He awaits you at the end of a long and winding road, deep in the mountains."
Yeah.
He says, "That is referring to the Amber Temple. A very dangerous place, to be sure. You will probably face great peril there."
As opposed to
Maybe
all
leave
of the...
that one for last.
I've been getting my shit stomped every single day since we got here, so like...
There is much evil in the Amber Temple. And then you say
the
about
holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Ravenkind.
Kind?
Kind.
Kind.
And then the other card you show him is about your enemy, and it says, "He dwells with one whose blood sealed his doom.
Yes.
A brother of light snuffed out too soon."
That's what I really want to ask about.
And he says, his brother Sergei. This likely refers to where he was, where his crypt is. I imagine that'll be in the basically the bottom of Castle Ravenloft.
Do we need to? So what do we need to do there?
It says, "You will most likely, when you are ready to fight him, this is where you'll find Strahd."
Okay.
What can you tell us about Sergei?
It says Sergei is Strahd's brother. He Sergei and Tatiana were planning on getting married, but Strahd was jealous that she would go after him and not him, and Strahd killed Sergei.
Black on black, a raven's wing. A pretty girl waits for a ring. A pretty girl waits for a
How?
priest. A humble glance before a priest.
How do we know Sergei? Do we know how?
We
how-
just found out about him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've heard about him yet.
When did we we found out just in this
Right now.
conversation here? Okay.
So who's black on blue?
Isn't black and blue?
Well, remember
Good luck.
we never went to that windmill.
We went there, but we
Went-
left.
Yeah.
Black on blue. A raven soars. A boy is free of all the wars. A boy is free of all the lies. He pays a visit to his bride.
It says, despite Strahd's efforts, she fell in love with the younger, warmer Sergei. And on the wedding day, Strahd killed Sergei. That is how he became a vampire. He made a pact with the dark powers.
So was Strahd pretty decent before all this?
He says, legend says that he was a great general and cared for his people.
How
So
do
he
you know
made
all this?
What?
How do you know all this?
I've been here for a while now, spying on the land to find out what I can.
Would you like to travel with us, good sir? We could use the assistance and the knowledge.
It says, I do not think that would be good. He says, you have one more card, is that correct?
Yes.
We do.
Yeah. And, you show him the one about. That was the one that he had it.
Oh. I thought we showed him all of our cards.
So,
And
Never show someone all your cards.
So you read it says, Vistani wanders this land alone, searching for her mentor. She does not stay in one place for long. Seek her out at St. Markovia's Abbey, near the mists.
Well, we're headed there, so.
So as you say this, you can see his face kind of go pale. He says, no, that cannot be. It looks like it almost triggered some sort of memory, something that he has all but forgotten. And he looks at you and he says, with deadly earnest, if I tell you more, you will be cursed. You will be damned and you will fail. I hope you understand. Please leave.
Okay, bye.
Yes.
I'm not messing with that.
Says, may the morning Lord be with you.
I slowly back out the door.
more done with you. More.
Thanks for your help.
But mostly Daenerys.
So we need the Tome of Strahd, which
It's like
is
basically the difference between Mennonite and Amish.
It's not that different.
Just
I did look it up, and it's pretty similar.
No, I mean, oh, you're saying like ours?
Like our gods.
Oh,
are
right,
different,
right.
yeah. Even
So-
they're like mine's a minor god. I don't know about yours, but like they're both like good and light and
Yeah, like
wisdom and
exactly.
we need the Tome of Strahd, which is where we were going to go eventually anyway. The Wizard of Wines. The symbol of Ravenkind is in Argynvostholt, in a dragon's.
So we have
Castle?
to go to a winery, the wizard in the winery.
It's like we have to go to a winery.
oh,
We have to go back to the
have to
winery.
go to the wineries.
We have to go to the winery.
We have to take a winery tour.
So we have to
of
go
the
to
county.
the wizard,
Wine
dragon, temple,
tasting. Wine tasting.
Amber Temple.
lady at the.
And
the ship.
Abbey of St. Macobia.
And we've still
Right.
got like
And we've
kids
got
to
these
rescue
kids to
and
rescue.
weird stuff going upstairs in the Burgermeister's house. And
Okay, guys. So here's the deal. After today, I don't feel like we are fighting as a single unit. Maybe we should practice and learn how to fight together.
This is a good idea.
are you suggesting a training montage?
We're going to metagame in game.
I don't understand
Don't let
at all.
the DM realize.
Okay.
No, I actually talked about it a little bit. It would be a good idea. Yeah, that's a good point. We should really take some time. Maybe
Maybe as we're
we
traveling
sit
or
down.
something.
Well, I was thinking, could we maybe have a meal and then stay here for the night and then head out in the morning and have a meal, and then maybe over a meal and a little bit afterwards we could just kind of figure out our roles and
I am hurting.
what we're
I
good
could
at.
use a long rest for sure.
Yeah, I could use an ale or two.
Because, I mean, depending on what you guys are good at, I can kind of... I have some variety in the things I can do, but I really need to spend time focusing in on the kinds of
Maybe
things
we
I
should
want to
do
do,
this-
I can't do all of them.
Maybe we should do this in a lead room where Strahd can't overhear our strategy. So we can do it without him knowing what's coming.
Well, I guess, yeah. First things first, maybe. Are we trying to get anything done tonight? Because I am hurting, and
Well,
I could.
I would
could
say-
take a rest right now.
What is the next step? Do we go rescue the kids?
Well,
in
let's
the
go
werewolf
grab
cave?
something to eat and.
But I mean, we're here already.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Tavern,
saying
I just
right,
mean, like,
right.
We're in for today. I'm guessing
What time is it?
it's like 4 or 5.
I mean, I'm guessing the
Yeah,
father's
it's probably
not
around
feeling great.
4:30, 4:35.
You guys what?
The father. Feeling
I'm
great.
assuming you didn't come with us.
Right. Oh,
He's still downstairs.
Him and Irene are still downstairs. so-
Okay. Okay.
They're downstairs. So we could go maybe buy him a meal, try to get him patched up a little bit more, and then strategize over a meal and after.
So I guess the next thing is like, yeah, do we stick around here, or do we try to go to the Abbey quick and bring what's her name along with there for her safety, and then come back?
What if?
Oh, do we try to get Irina out of here and go to the
Yeah.
Abbey?
Yeah. What if we go rescue the orphan kids, which shouldn't take too long, and then head out from there? Maybe make a stop at the Wizard of Wines. Head on out to the Abbey of St. Macobia.
If I remember it, the
Take
Wizard of
Irina
Wines
there.
was west, and the kids were like north.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you really know the location of the kids.
I think
It'll be worth it.
I don't know. I think they said. I'm thinking north
That's
also,
a
but
nice
if
sword.
that's not the case,
That is
then we
actually
don't
kind of nice.
know.
I got an angle.
But I was thinking they're in a werewolf
It's just so
den
weak. That is the
a little
little
bit
break.
north. I think the hunters told us.
The hunters told us they're in a werewolf den,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had tracked them.
but they were too scaredy pants to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they would have said it would have been probably like north of Crest.
They're not real.
Problem
He's
is-
like a
Right.
singer.
No,
we
sir.
Only, we only have one silver weapon, but I guess magic will also do damage to it.
That's true.
Do we have magic weapons?
We got spells.
Our minds.
Oh, well. I have a sword.
The tongue is
And
deadlier
the
than any sword.
I've heard that about a pen.
That's somewhat the same idea.
They copied it from me and changed it.
I guess what I'm saying is I would really like to take a long rest before we do anything. What's wrong with our track?
Okay,
Sounds
let's
good.
rest up.
Alright, so you
And-
go downstairs, or basically, your room is across.
Should probably want to go eat a meal first.
I'm good.
Yeah, actually, you're up on the balcony right now. You kind of exit the room, and as you kind of starting to head back downstairs, you see a man come kind of barging through the front door. You recognize it as the captain of the guard,
Aha.
and he says, "Where are the outside?" And his voice trails off as he notices Irina. He says,
Oh,
"Sister, is that you?" And he runs over to her and says, "Sister, I can't believe it."
Everyone is super confused about who this girl is.
And
One of
he
those
kind of
outfits.
gives her like this awkward hug.
What's her reaction? Is she like
She
super weirded out by it? Like she doesn't know?
She doesn't
him?
really know how to react. You know, she doesn't really hug him back because it's really taken her by surprise.
Sir, can we help you?
He doesn't even really hear your voice. He says, "Do you not remember me? I am your older brother, Isaac."
I kind of,
Wait, the dude back in Village of Barovia, what was his name?
That was Ismark.
Ismark.
Oh.
What was Papa's name?
Burgomaster.
Ah, yes.
Mister.
Mr.
It was,
I guess.
I was trying to think.
We have his name.
Who was his
I
brother?
walk up and I
Or
kind
they
of
never
say, "Sir,
mention anything. Another
how do you know
brother.
this lady?"
Colian.
Ismark.
She is my sister. I have seen her in my dreams.
What's her name?
And he says, Kayla. Actually, Kala.
So be it. You're coming with us.
I don't think we should try to arrest the guy with the firearm.
Are you?
No, this isn't the dude with the firearm, is it?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There are no firearms in 5th edition, guys.
But
Like maybe a tinker could make one, but like,
We want him on our side.
what is she? Does she do anything? Is she saying anything?
Yeah,
Or-
she says, "You are Ismark and I's brother?" And he says, "No, it is just you and I. When we were young, wolves attacked us. Our father and mother died. And when it was over, you were gone." And Irina says, "I don't remember anything from when I was young, but no one has ever told me I was adopted." And Ismark says, "You have a birthmark on your right shoulder, yes?" And she kind of like all of a sudden is like, "Yeah." He says, I've seen you in my dreams.
Maybe we got a peeper.
People said you were dead. I did not believe them. You must come back to the mansion. We are family. You should not be staying in some inn."
Did Ismark and Irina like look similar? Do they look related?
Well, I mean,
Do they look related?
He's like
Yes,
blue or something.
He is blue. Yeah. Never trust a blue man, is what I.
It's
say,
kind of
but
hard to tell
it's always
exactly
like that,
if they are related, just or like Isaac and Irina, because Isaac is this huge man,
Hulking beast.
and Irina is
He is.
smaller.
It's kind of like me and
Everyone in
Matthew.
Barovia kind of
Right.
looks
No, it's like
a
I
little bit the
definitely
same
am
too.
like the
A lot of people in
hulkier,
Holmes
you
County.
know.
It's like how everyone in East Holmes looks the same.
Yeah.
Say, well, Irina, your call.
And she says, I did not know I had family. I should send word to Ismark. I can't believe I never knew this. He says,
So she's believing it?
she seems to believe it. The whole thing with, like, you know, the birthmark and whatnot. She, and you can also tell when, you know, she said that she didn't remember when she was young.
Mm.
She says, I've often wondered why I've not been able to remember my childhood. And Ismark says, yes, it was very traumatic. Or Isaac says, it was very traumatic, and I'm sure that is why you do not remember it.
Well, Irina, we've been charged with your care, so we'll take your lead if you want us to come with you, or if you want to stay with us, or if you want to leave.
Isaac says, I will protect her.
Yeah, I wasn't really talking to you.
She says, well, he does seem like this would be a safe place, and I hate to ask you for more, so I...
Tell you what, why doesn't he maybe hang out with us on our travels for a few days?
You could sure use a fire hand.
Says, it is not safe to be outside these walls. I will not allow Irina to leave these walls either.
Yeah, it's not really that safe to be inside of these walls, and you seem to be in charge of that safety, so not really convinced we should let her go with you.
Can I just, like, inside check him? Like, just, I've just been checking him out, see if he seems shady or shifty or is for real, like, being genuine.
Like, as far as if he believes that she's his sister, or...
Yeah, and if he's not trying to trick her or deceive her or anything.
Roll an insight check.
18 plus 3. 20.
It definitely seems like this has been something that he has thought about a lot, you know, as far as finding his sister. It seems also like he genuinely believes this is his sister. He also looks like he would fight anyone for his sister as well. He seems very protective of her.
Alright, well, guys,
Tell you what,
he sure seems...
prove you can protect her by taking down the werewolf located outside the city.
Perfect. Give him a side quest.
That's right. Everybody coming to us to give us side or quests.
You
or
come
side
to the
quests.
tavern, you meet the NPCs, we tell you what to do.
Right?
Uh-huh.
He's another. You just.
There's probably somebody somewhere running a completely different campaign where that's
That's what's
NPC,
going on,
we're
yeah.
NPCs, the exact same
He's just
thing
running a
happening.
solo.
That would actually be good to be like that side
That's
of it.
funny.
That'd be funny.
It would not be wise to fight werewolves. It would only bring attention to our city and bring more of them upon us.
Well, what about the kids that were taken?
There are some
You're just leaving
brothers
them?
and sisters as well.
Said, I'm
Mm.
sure
Would you
they're
have left
dead.
your sister
Again?
again?
Because you kind of already did once.
What did you say?
I said, why would we want to leave the boys that are there?
The ones
They
that got-
are someone's brothers and sons as well. You would not have left your sister.
He says they are orphans.
I have
Oh.
brothers still. Orphans have brothers.
Singer takes real offense to that one, though. As a loner. As a hermit. Just because they don't have families.
Well, you specifically said they had parents.
I said,
That's
they have-
fair. He did say it.
Even Batman listens to his mom.
He says, if they have been gone for some time now, I'm sure they're dead. We have enough to worry about the way it is. We cannot be sending people off to get themselves killed.
Fair enough. Tell you what. If we may, how did you destroy that zombie spawn or that vampire spawn so easily? It was magnificent.
It says, I have been blessed. He kind of shows his arm. I am very good at fighting. I've done it most of my life. I hope, but I do hope those vampire spawn do not come back.
What is the best way to kill them if we don't have the powers and the skill that such as one like yourself has?
It says if you wish to fight, you can enroll with the guards.
No.
We have more important work to do.
No offense.
We actually do.
Yeah, no offense.
No offense meant.
I guess I would. I look to Irina. I would say it's up to you, Irina. We'll be
Extra offense.
We'll be.
Right.
We might be out of town today, but we'll definitely, hopefully, be back tonight. And you can maybe go with him for today and see if you want to.
Can you
stay
defeat
here?
Can you defeat the devil if he shows up to harm your sister? Huh?
To be fair, we can't either.
That's why we're getting out of here.
Yeah,
Says, I will die protecting her. I do not know about defeating the devil, but you can be sure I will die before I let that happen.
Can I do an insight check on that? To
What if we could
See
tell
if
you
he-
that there is a better option in an abbey not far from here?
You want to do an insight check? Okay?
I would like to. Like, is he genuinely going to protect her?
That has a
Yeah,
Or at least
protection.
do I think he will?
Mm-hmm.
It's 15.
15.
Yeah.
With that, you're able to find or basically know that. Yeah, it does seem like that.
Okay.
It seems like right now, if you were to try fighting him over that,
Yeah.
he would kill you without blinking an eye. I mean, he's,
Well, we were tasked with bringing her to this town and
No, we were
finding
tasked
her a
for
safe
her-
place. This town or
Okay.
another. Objective completed. Finding her a safe place to stay, which a mansion seems pretty legit.
I say, hang on, Singer. I say, good sir. Why, since you value your sister so much, would it not be best to take her north or wherever west to the Abbey, where there is even more protection from Strahd?
he says, do not mention his name.
You done goofed.
I mean,
What name, Strahd?
the devil.
You will bring wrath upon us if you keep mentioning that.
You will bring.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
You will bring harm to your sister by making her stay in this town.
Now, I'm going to interject. I believe this man.
And I do a
with my
persuasion.
15, I have 15 insights worth of belief in him.
You did persuasion to try to.
To tell him to take his sister to the Abbey.
He says, "There's no place better to defend than the city of Wallachia. I'm sure she will not be safe to the west. I have not met anyone that can match my skill in fighting. I do not trust her with anyone else."
sweet stuff.
That's true.
I believe this,
Believe me,
whatever his name is.
I stared the devil
Yes.
down, and the
I-
devil won.
I stared him down and gave him exactly what he wanted.
But with a very stern look. I guess, yeah, I'll leave it up to Irina. If she wants
Yeah.
to go with him, that's cool.
If she does, I think
We'll
we
be
completed the task we were given. We got her here, which was one of the towns we were supposed to maybe try to bring her to. And I think she's safe. She's going to be safer there than she is in a desecrated temple or a tavern. Because taverns are not safe from vampires. I know from my very extensive study of vampires as a monster hunter. They can go into those spaces without an invitation because they are public.
Ooh, that is actually.
You have to invite a vampire in.
That's
right.
So often they will like pose as a person to get in. But like she's not safe if we leave her here.
Yeah.
And we can't take her back to the church clearly.
Yeah.
So I think that this home would probably be the next best place to put her.
And so if we're leaving it up to her, what's her? Is she going with him or?
She seems like she would go with him.
So I guess if
I'm not
Don't have a
happy,
problem with
but
that.
you know what? Sometimes customers want two ugly floors
Seriously.
up against each other, and there isn't anything I can do.
So where is it that you live? If we want to come by and
Oh
visit,
crap, it's the
check
governor's
on it.
mansion.
Does it
Make
live
sure
in
you're
the
okay.
in the McMansion?
He says, I live in the mansion. I'm sure you've seen it.
The one with
Oh,
the
the one
flashing
with
lights
the
upstairs.
the blue flashing lights. What is that anyway?
He says, I have not heard of this flashing
Oh.
lights.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
I
that
just-
was me asking him, and he was like, "Yeah."
No, this is.
I
no.
asked Marvin, but it was like Singer asking the guard. I was like, "The one with the flashing lights," and he's like, "Yeah."
No, this was
Never heard of it.
This was Wigman asking him just kind of nonchalantly, trying to kind of play it off and But anyway, he said what? Haven't heard of that?
He has not. Yeah.
Huh? No,
Leg warmers.
weird. I just heard that passerby on the street was talking about he saw some blue flashes coming from the attic.
Yeah.
I think of the mansion.
Oh wait,
Do you have
it
a
was
brother?
You might.
Says, no, my only sibling is Kala,
What's this guy's name?
Isaac.
Were we supposed to find Isaac about the girl that was supposed to get married to a guy?
Mhm.
Who did the rich lady ask us to look into?
Oh no, that was Victor.
It was what?
Victor.
Victor.
Okay, but he's the mayor's son,
Who's the
Yeah.
mayor?
and this guy is assumably the mayor's son.
This guy, he's kind of like an adopted son of the mayor.
Must
Basically,
not be too fond if he didn't
Wait,
think of Victor
hang
as a
on.
brother.
I wanna.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm
I think
gonna
we're
call-
sending her into a
I've
broken
got
home.
I've got a high charisma. I don't, but Wigman does. Keep this in mind when I'm talking to him.
That's my favorite
So-
thing about charisma.
I'm not good at this. My character is. Just trust me.
Yeah.
Pretend it's good. So So yeah, okay. You live at the mansion. Yada 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 yada. All that. So are there other people that live there, or more guards, or is it just you by yourself?
says the Baron and his wife Lydia, and then his son Victor.
Okay. You know all of them pretty well, or they
Victor's
find people?
stronghold.
Says the Baron took me in
Take
when
it.
I do believe
He's
that
a
was-
guard, not a professor.
That was encouraged. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah, that is actually
He
perfect.
gives
Oh,
you
yeah.
a glare. Do not test my patience, Bard. He says, I have lived with the Baron since the accident, since my sister was taken from me and my parents were killed. The Baron was kind enough to take me in. So I have lived there most of my life.
Who else lives there?
I've told you already.
That's okay.
What about his son Victor? Is he a good man?
You accidentally hit the same question.
Victor?
Again.
No, he is spoiled, selfish.
Listen, sir.
So he doesn't.
I hope you don't see us as rude, but we have just met you, and you are wanting to claim charge and protection over a person that also has not met you before today. So,
She is agreeing to go with
yeah, I know, but
Well,
that is the
I just
reason
want
we are
to-
asking
neither
these
here nor
questions,
there.
sir.
I just want to have a sword fight in a winery so bad, guys.
So Victor, can you trust him, or is he gonna
It's gonna squeal.
cause problems for Irina, or because I don't want to say too much, but I've heard stories about him.
I can handle Victor. He does not have much interest in women anyways.
Oh.
What I have a question about a memory. When he was doing all fire fisty, what color was the fire?
Orange.
Okay.
Mm.
And the lights were
It might have
blue,
been a
right?
little bit bluish and green, just because it's pretty hot. You know, like
But
kind of like a.
But
if
if-
you had a torch
But
or
like
something.
overwhelmingly, it's fire colored. It's
Yeah.
not Chandrian fire colored.
No,
I can't wait until we find the Chandrian guys.
no. I was gonna.
I
I
have to quickly add those.
So,
You what?
I asked
I have to
him.
quickly add those.
Right?
I forgot about that.
What?
I forgot about that ending of the Chandrians.
I haven't finished it. I just got away from Felurian.
So that's
That's the
That's the
first
second
book.
second book.
The second book.
Second book.
Oh wait.
He just had a real freaky coming of age time out in the forest with Felurian.
Oh, I remember.
oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that went on for a while.
Yeah, it did.
It's like, we get it, man. Like, they're doing it. We get it.
Believe me, I'm
And he came back a man.
So I also want to
He
ask
just like
him,
comes into
so,
the tavern all, like
does
smoldery.
does Stella also live at the
servant
mansion?
girl's
I
like,
heard
"Oh,
her and
wow."
Victor are getting married.
He's a man now.
Because
Does
no,
she live there already?
I've not seen her in a while.
It was a little upsetting.
Oh.
I'm sure
It's like,
she's
just go
with
back
her,
to the
with her
university
mother.
and do some cool
Oh,
magic.
are they not? They're not getting married after all.
I'm not here
No.
for a Fabio cover.
You're not,
What happened? Why not?
I don't think they cared for each other,
Oh, well, that's too bad.
but I do not mess with their love lives.
And I'm really checking him out, trying to gauge if he knows more than he's letting on, or if he just generally doesn't care.
Roll an insight check.
I'm eating dinner.
Plus,
I trust him and I'm good.
It
Just,
seems like he's
uh,
kind of getting annoyed
Okay.
because he wants to be with his sister, and you're basically asking him.
Well, I'm sorry,
questions that-
Jamie. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Oh wait, you
Who's
mean just?
Jamie?
Oh, yeah, Cersei.
Yeah.
He wants to be
Ew.
with his sister.
Ew! Ew! I'm gonna
I'm
chop your
sorry.
microphone for being weird.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't seem like he looks at Irina that way.
Okay, I didn't think so. All right, I'll drop it. And
He says, Irina, we should be going. You're finally where you belong.
You took an everyday, totally normal thing about long separated siblings after a werewolf attack, finding each other after a vampire attack, and you made it weird.
sorry.
To be
All
fair,
right.
what's not weird about this whole situation?
So,
To be weird. What
So
Right in the
Irina and Isaac are gonna leave, and Irina says, "Thank you so much for taking me here. I know my brother Ismark will be very happy that you brought me here.
Mm-hmm.
I will be sure to send him a letter right away, letting him know that I'm safe."
I am a little bit surprised by how easy she is to like go along with it. It's more like bye Rena, am I right? Like bye Rena.
Bye, Felicia.
All right. Well,
She says, "Will you be?" Actually, did you tell her that you're leaving? You did, right?
we'll be probably out of town for the day, but we'll probably be back
I'll probably be back
Tomorrow.
tomorrow night.
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat up and
We're
drink.
going to
and
attend to
party
some
hell.
business, but we'll be back. If you want to come find us, we'll probably be here at
Yep.
dinner time.
Need to go see a
She
man
says-
about a horse.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll maybe talk to you tomorrow then sometime.
Sounds good. Be safe.
Barkeep.
Line them up! And by them up, I mean give me one glass of wine because I'm very biased. I forgot.
Whatever you
That's the
got.
hardest part of
I
our
forgot about
you,
that for a
isn't it?
second.
So-
Yes, Singer does not drink. Now, if you don't mind, slightly, I'm going to go get another beer from the fridge.
Yeah. So Danica, she comes out and she, quickly serves you wine. Actually, no, she doesn't. She says, "This is the last of the wine."
I ask her, so what do you think about the head of the guard? Is he a good man?
Says Isaac. He is a brute, but that is very unusual. I never knew that he had a sister.
Who needs one? I'm gonna throw
Somebody
it.
else, somebody will drink
Just
it.
do not throw it. Just set.
Everyone's got the eyes of the magic. Please,
Please, sir.
Please, no.
It's like we've got a grenade with the penthouse.
It just lands on the table. Slow motion explodes.
Feels bad.
Okay, so she obviously did not know that he is.
No, she did not.
Do you think he will take good care of her?
Well, if there's anyone that can protect her, I'm sure it's Isaac. No one can stand up to him.
No one is pretty good.
Oh wait.
Oh my gosh, the studio audience hated that one. That was very good. I loved it.
Good
It's
one.
a name that keeps on giving.
Right.
It is.
It's true.
You can do that forever.
Four.
Because you did it with your very first one. That's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well, we'll try to go get you that wine tomorrow, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
I think that was that's what I wanted.
It's
to
on
do.
the list here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go down the list of 20 things. Yep,
Yeah.
there it is.
Because this stuff is looking like it's seen better days.
Yeah, and all Singer drinks his wine, so I have a vested interest in this.
That's the only thing they got, though, right?
It is, yeah. She goes over to the priest and she says, Father Lucian, how are you feeling?
Oh yeah, that guy.
He says, I am feeling good. These people, they saved me. I thought I was dead for sure.
Everyone is like,
And what does that make us?
priest savers.
It's going for a Firefly reference. Big damn heroes, sir.
Yeah.
That's right, big damn
nice,
heroes.
nice.
I didn't watch that.
Did not
I
like
do know that part, though.
And she looks over and says, look, there appears to be still some good left in this land. I thought there was no good left. These people are heroes for sure.
Well, to be fair, we're not from this land, so like
Looks like you
We're
had.
pretty
we
good.
could both
Looks like
be
you,
right.
you had to import some good.
We're imported goods.
You can actually, everyone make a perception check. Maybe. Crit.
Yeah.
Did you say we can consider
Oh,
these
2
two?
crits.
2 crits.
Who else critted?
Well,
Oh, with a physical dice.
So it's kind of cocked, but they say if you can set a D2 or a D6 on it, it's good. But then I moved it.
Well, Singer crit as well. So,
Okay.
as she kind of says about there's
2.
Shoot.
as she says about there not being any good left in this land, you can see that she kind of gives her husband Erwin kind of like a glance, almost like maybe you almost can kind of sense that this might have been something that they have often been looking for, people that are good, and this is kind of like they found some people that are
Are they like happy about this, or are they like up to something?
they look happy.
Okay.
They look like
We're basically like everyone
they
has
never
let
thought
them
they'd
down.
see a day like this where
Up to something.
Right then, I kind of noticed that in their eye.
you'd actually go into that.
You can notice me noticing.
Wow, dumb.
Okay.
I thought the
I noticed
persuasion was
Singer
there.
noticing it, and because he notices it so well, he makes it obvious that he notices it.
I couldn't help but noticing you noticing it.
And I cast
Did
this.
you notice him noticing?
I
him
noticed him
noticing it?
noticing him noticing you that you noticed.
And I make.
I make the lights
I wish
just
that wasn't-
brighter than what they normally are as well.
And then I turned them all off.
No.
Yes.
Like, you know, just like the god of light, everything just glows.
Or like, I
a
turned
little
them all off
brighter.
except for
And
ones
not
that
for
are
them
like,
to like really notice, or for them just to like subconsciously
Like-
kind of like realize, or not really even think about it, but just like
maybe
subconsciously, like
maybe
just, like,
there's a
kinda
fire in
heightened.
the heart
Or
that
like-
just
About
Can you
10
make some
seconds
thaumaturgy
later,
make
you're
the wind blow my hair back heroically?
I can, but
Oh.
you're not heroic.
Oh, but I did notice them being happy.
Okay,
So-
fine. And then some
So-
wind blows his hair as well.
And I go over to Father Lucian and cast Mending on the cuts that are probably in his shirt from where the daggers hit him.
nice.
So we're all being really
So
good.
he's like looking, it's like, wow, you're really. What is that?
It's a little,
Don't
little
ask.
something I can do.
Says they could use your.
yeah, no, literally, don't
They
ask.
could use your help over at the orphanage.
Ah. Yeah,
He just says it right in his face.
That's a good idea. I'm going through my list of 20 side quests. You know, kind of busy right now, but I'll add it to the list here. Go to orphanage, mend clothes.
Yeah, 'cause
That's gonna be the
This is
weirdest,
definitely
like,
gonna be a low
side
priority.
quest.
That's
ever.
probably the one thing you have to, since it's milestone leveling. That's probably the one thing you have to do. You get like the level
We're gonna
12.
be done with the whole campaign. It was like, but you never went and mended those clothes, so you're still
Yep.
level 4.
That's right.
And then once you do it, you're like, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
You level up 4 times.
You hit all the other milestones, but you skip this one.
Oh dear.
Or maybe like doors are locked, so you can't move on in the quest. Anyway,
All right, go
I want
on.
to take a long
We're
rest.
eating a meal.
Yeah.
Now, we can just cut this short, I guess. And this is metagaming, but we're doing it in game. Actually, we're sitting there at a meal discussing strategy for fights.
Okay.
But to get the point across and be simple and keep it short, I guess for me, I can do like super damagey stuff,
Nice.
or I can do stuff that basically I don't do any damage. I just like I can haste 2 people,
Mm-hmm.
or enlarge, reduce, or just kind of utility buffing, debuffing the other guy, that kind of stuff. Which would work better?
Well,
I like the massive damage, personally.
Massive damage. That's a lot of damage.
Which I think bards have. You have access to a lot of utility stuff too.
As far as
I think.
spells.
so I also have a lot of useful spells, but it takes me a while to prepare them, so I can't always have them all available.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I can bless, which basically allows up to three of you guys to
Oh, perfect.
whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll or the saving throw, and that lasts up to 1 minute.
Don't mind if I do.
So like I can
It's basically a mini bardic inspiration.
write for 3 people, right?
Hmm.
So I
I'm
mean,
sorry,
I can,
I missed like the. What is that?
Beginning.
New
Basically, like,
specialty?
so you can add a 1d4 to your attack rolls,
Right, for
or
one
saving
turn.
throw,
You
for
can't
up to a minute.
Oh, for up to a minute.
Like if I'm concentrating it during
Okay.
that time, right?
So as long as you're not taking damage and.
Right, and that's what I can do. And then also, yeah, I can go heavy into
Good
healing.
luck with that. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, he's a war cleric. He's gonna be getting hit a lot. So that's what I mean. Like we should probably use that stuff as fast as we can.
I can also do like things like detect magic, detect good and evil, detect poison and disease. But I don't have any of those things set up, so I need to know if someone thinks I should be doing those things.
I can also detect good and evil. So
I wouldn't worry about that stuff. There's really no evil in this world.
I mean, really, there's not much good. So
This is
like,
true.
It's true.
it's like every time you cast a spell, it's like there's bad everywhere.
Right, it's like a
It's a
metal
blanket.
detector in the house, you know?
You're
Like,
suffocated.
Your
by
brain
that.
explodes as a million voices scream, "There's evil things!"
like I like read other DMs in Curse of Strahd, and like some people are saying stuff like that, where like you catch that and it's like pretty much you're like taken aback by
like you're like when you play Darkest
The birds
Dungeon,
are-
you actually become distraught,
Right.
and your hit points go down by 20%.
Well, I can do that. So if you want to save it, I can do it for both of us.
Do what now?
Detect good and evil.
Oh, okay.
That like one specific thing. I feel like there's going to be a bit of crossover between your abilities and my abilities, since we are both
Probably the
Holy
main
men
difference is
and
I actually have
pious men.
more than one.
Okay, so you, should
One of you
I
are a little
focus
more pie than the
on
other,
just
though. Am I
dealing
right?
crap
he
tons
puts
of
the pie
damage?
in pious.
Yeah.
So and you can both deal pretty decent damage, right?
I mean, to be honest, I've been missing everything.
I mean, do you remember the last 3
When's the last
rounds?
time I've hit?
True.
I can also make metal hot. So if people are in armor,
I guess.
if people are not armored,
I mean,
I can light them up.
press. Is it press
What?
prestidigitation where
Actually,
it can
yeah.
warm, cool?
prestidigitation now.
I have a thing
That
called
doesn't
heat
actually do
metal.
damage,
Yeah.
so.
I know, but it warms, cool.
Basically, someone's wearing
Flavors.
armor, or like let's say I would sink a metal stagger into somebody, like that puppy up.
That'd be sweet.
Nice.
I guess it's like this.
Hot dog.
I guess we just kind of take a nice rounding of stuff. Spells like attack and also defense once until we.
Okay.
Maybe unless we know
I'll
kind of what
grab-
we're going into.
Yeah, I'll
You
grab
always
maybe
camp
a
ahead of
few
time.
more damagey stuff, and then I'll just be in the back, just trying to do damage.
Well, allow Dave to inject a little RP into this thing. I am mostly interested in destroying monsters. That's why I'm here. I came to this call because this is what I care about. So I like to fight. I can help you others a bit, but mostly my intention is to be up front, getting hit and dealing hits. So I can fight from a range if that would work best, for the whole goal, but I expect to, pretty much attack all of the baddies that I see.
Thanks for sharing, Dave.
Hey. I'm just saying, if we're talking about how we can work as a group, then I pretty much intend to be in the front a lot.
So okay, that works. So I think yeah, I would say right now we all want to destroy stuff. So let's
Fighters
destroy
Anonymous.
stuff.
Right.
What's that?
Fighters Anonymous.
Fighters Anonymous.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
just the
only a
more we
level
fight,
fighter
the
now.
more we'll also we'll know how to fight with
Yeah.
each other too.
There's cookies and punch then over at the table.
Yeah,
You guys-
cool. Coffee at these are always the best. So coffee and cookies here are always the best. We'll
I
start
need to
from
get up to level 4.
Well, that's
There's a thing called transmutation.
aren't we? Oh, gotcha.
Should be a level 4, aren't you?
Spells.
Spells. Yeah, I know.
Oh, level 4 spell.
All right, so we talk all that out. We
I was
go to
gonna
bed.
say I can say what I do or
Yeah,
what
go
my
for it.
spells are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I can do the dissonant whispers, which makes people run away, or like if they don't succeed, then they like run away from us.
Is that like a group or?
You can-
Just one person, I think.
Yeah, I think it.
And then hideous laughter can make a person prone. I have feather fall in case we ever need that. I can disguise myself, so in case that ever is necessary.
What about these vampire spawns? How do we take care of those if we have to meet up against a few of those?
Let me have some input here. I can help. I know a bit about monsters, as I alluded to. That's kind of my whole jam.
Your fork.
That's my favorite thing. Vampires.
So how do we destroy them?
Oh my gosh, let me tell you.
I mean, Forte.
Sunlight, it's in very short supply around here, but sunlight is great. If we can perhaps find a spell of some type that will create sunlight, that would be dope. You can also behead them, and that's a great way to kill them. Driving a stake through their heart will paralyze them, which is helpful, like, to find another way to dispose of them. I don't know why I didn't think of this an hour ago, but like lighting them on fire doesn't do a lot.
What? You mean we burnt down the shop for nothing?
No, we did it because that guy was a bad guy. Clearly.
Yeah.
And
So what? That thing's still alive?
Yeah, probably. Didn't think of it in the heat of the moment, but my training tells me this.
I kind of back up into a corner a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably pretty toasty and not super happy. So a vampire is
Does silver do any difference as far as damage?
silver helps. They don't love silver. When a vampire is defeated, do you remember when we staked that fiend in the basement and it dusted? When vampires die, they don't like that. They return to their coffin, and then they regenerate. So we really need to destroy their bodies by either beheading them or getting them into sunlight so that they can actually be destroyed and won't come back.
So,
Pew-pew.
So we need an axe. Maybe a saw.
An axe would be great. I mean, a sword would work. You can cut somebody's head off with
that
a
is
sword.
true.
But we just
My
have to
Morningstar
actually
just
do it.
destroys. It
Just
doesn't cut.
Smash.
Well, I have a sword. I
Okay.
have a long sword.
What about these werewolves?
Werewolves.
Do you think we should fight this werewolf, or just let it go and listen to what
Which one?
Isaac?
Oh, I thought there's like several werewolves though, right?
There's a den, right?
Yeah, I assume that means there's a pack.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should go check out the winery.
I do think that would be an important thing to do soon, because if those kids are already probably...
yeah, somebody's, Isaac, I think, said they're
Yeah.
probably already dead.
He did say that. And if they're not, then we blame Isaac.
Yeah.
Because he should never run for mayor after this, probably.
Probably in his career.
I don't know, maybe we should go save
How far?
the kids quickly.
So I think the
don't know.
hunters told us where the den is, right?
Yes.
How far away did they say it was?
I'm not sure if they really said, but it was.
He said they did.
I wonder if we could... he told us...
You kind of got the gist, probably, that it was a good ways away, like not just just outside of town.
Okay.
I think that we could either convince them
probably
or...
at least a half a day's or not like a full day's.
I bet you if we went, and that was north
It's north.
from here.
Yeah.
Northwest.
So we could go northwest to the werewolf den, down to the Wizard of Wines, and then back in
Well-
one day. I bet.
You think?
Probably.
I think we're gonna be.
I asked the
wanting to say-
bartender that.
I don't think so.
Like,
The devil's laughing at you.
I call over Danica and kind of sketch out on a napkin or
Danica
something.
doesn't know where the kid
Have
is,
her
though.
sketch out. Well, but we'd have a rough idea. North of.
We asked her if she has any maps.
Says no, I do not have any maps.
What kind of gas station is this?
Have the hunters
What's
haven't
the gas
showed up?
They don't even have a limit.
No.
It's the last time.
The hunters are gone, right?
Correct.
I think that if the hunters were here, we should make a play to get them to lead us there. But if
Yeah.
they're not, maybe we should try that.
How
next
about we
time
get up
and
tomorrow
catch
morning?
with
If the hunters are here, we ask them
them. Yeah.
if that's doable all in one day.
Right.
If it is, we have them lead us there. If not, we just head to the Wizard
The
of
winery.
Wines and take care of that.
Yes, I'm all for that.
Let's do it.
I'm also in favor of taking a long rest right now.
Yep. We go to bed. Regain all our spells.
Okay.
And hit
No
do I
interruptions
regain my
during
hit
the night.
points that I lost from the vampire fight.
You get them back.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I just assume that I always do that with a long rest?
Yeah, you have not discovered that.
If I learn a little inside baseball, do I do that from short rest too, or just from long rest?
Just from long rest.
Okay. If I can, if it's cheating to ask, then don't tell me. But I have an ability to cure disease. If I cure disease, like do I feel like I have a disease when I'm afflicted like this? Like, could I cure myself that way?
You're saying you feel like you have a disease right now?
That's what I'm asking. Like when I'm in this state where I've been hurt like this and I can't regain my hit points from potions or hit dice, If I cured my disease, would I be able to
As far
cure
as
myself?
No.
No.
As far
So
as-
I need a long rest no matter what.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there might be another like pretty high level spell that would maybe work, but
Okay. But I don't have it.
right.
Anyway. Roger that. Can I ask another question?
Mhm.
What was the cost to silver a weapon? Was it 50 gold?
I believe the only I could be wrong, but I think the only one was with him silvering a weapon.
Oh, he can do it, but we can't like go to a blacksmith and do it.
You can, yeah. I'm not sure if you've been to a blacksmith though.
Okay. So
Right.
so we need to go there for me to find that out. Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
I can also, maybe I should take this spell. I can
I really love the
I can
Halloween
take a
candy.
spell
It's
called
a nice touch.
Augury. Basically, casting time is 1 minute, and by casting inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: Wheel, well, W-E-A-L, for good results, woe for bad results, or both, for both good and bad results.
Seems
Nothing.
dumb spell.
Yeah, that seems confusing because like you don't know if something's gonna work until you try it sometimes.
Well, but
that
what I'm
could
saying is,
easily
like,
work.
okay,
we
Should we
planned-
fight, like, let's say we see the horse flying over to the church and it's like, should we fight and try to take down Strahd? And basically he's like,
Yeah,
no.
here's the thing, right?
But
For
that's
something-
maybe.
But if you were to do it right now, we'll have no idea what you're gonna do.
But
Right?
within the
You
next
know,
30
you might
minutes.
Be, you might. I know, but what I'm saying is,
Like we might go
you
in
might
and
be
quit
planning
all
on,
day.
you might be
Like-
planning on going and just fighting a guard outside. Well, I don't know that you're
Yeah.
gonna go do that, so how do
That-
I know something bad will happen?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that could work.
for a specific.
That could work more like, okay, we plan on going to the werewolf den and the other place and back. in
It's
one
quicker
day.
like we're outside of the cave of the werewolf den.
Is
We're
that
like,
even
okay,
doable?
is this smart for us to enter and
Okay.
fight these
Yeah,
guys?
if you tell me something like
Right, and then it'd be like, okay, you feel
Basically, it's a way for
very
you.
bad about this.
It's a way for you to tell us if we're being stupid.
right.
Right? I guess
But
that's
it
how I
takes a
see
minute
it.
to cast it,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't be like Strahd is flying
Right.
overhead.
For instance,
And I'm like, wait 60 seconds, guys.
the spell
Should
doesn't
we
take
go?
into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. If you cast a spell 2 or more times before completing your next long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading.
Oh boy.
The DM makes this roll in secret.
It's tough though, because like so many things are gonna be based on like, do you roll well? Like
No, I
Yeah.
mean, true, but at the same time, there is
yes, you can jump over.
like,
this,
should we go
unless
into
you
this
roll a
temple
3.
Yeah.
straight away?
What temp?
The Amber Temple,
Oh,
where
Okay,
the sun
so I won't go that one because the DM doesn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. If you say something like specific, yeah, that makes more sense.
Like, for
I will.
instance,
I'll tell you an RP reason why you might not want to, because we've been like twice now in the 3 days we've been in this world. There have been times where like I can give you more information, but you'll be cursed. So like
This-
maybe we just
this
don't want
is
that.
true. This is a good point.
but that guy gives us more information.
Yeah, that's true. The gypsy, not gypsy. I keep saying that. Valaki woman was like at one point, like I could tell you something, but
Are
if I
werewolves
do,
scared of flame?
I mean, as much as other living things are, I guess. They're not like extra scared of it, but like if
Is it
you
morning?
light a normal wolf on
It
fire,
is
it's
morning,
not
yeah.
gonna
If
be
a
If
so
flaming
sad.
man enters their den.
Yeah, they're not gonna be happy. Probably.
I go ask Danica if the hunters have been here. Like, when's the last time they've been here?
I've not seen them since yesterday.
Do they come in about every day?
Often they are hunting, so they're not here every day.
Do you know where they hunt normally?
In the woods.
There are woods south of here that they often go into.
That's out of the way.
Yep.
I think we should go for winery in the morning.
Yep. Let's do it. We go to the winery and we get the wine and bring it back.
Okay.
How much money do they give us?
Yeah, we do that.
We all agree, so we do it.
Okay, so you want to head out?
Yep, and on the way out, just outside of town, I would like to stop in at Jenny's place.
Okay.
Who's that?
That is the alchemist.
Ooh, right. Outside of town.
If, once we get that far.
So you head out of the inn, and you can see everything is perhaps a little bit quieter than it was yesterday morning. It seems like kind of the events of last afternoon kind of put a little damper on everything.
Seems reasonable.
But you do still see guards outside. Some of them look like they might be carrying away some bodies and things like that, or just cleaning up. Actually, probably all the bodies are cleared, but you might see some of the guards maybe like trying to clean some blood off the ground and things like that. So you head out, and there are two guards at the gate, and they ask, "Where are you going?"
Check himself out.
We are. Oh, nice. Oh, wait. I didn't even realize there was a mirror there. Oh, well. Looking good.
Where's your sword?
Take a selfie.
It won't. There are no selfies in 5th edition.
He is taking the cosplay for.
Let me take a picture of you, and that's what I'll draw.
Hold up that sword again.
I will not. I'm not posing. I look stupid enough as it is.
The shame.
That is so hot.
We are headed west of here. We were asked by Danica and I say the other dude's name.
Erwin.
Danica and Erwin to recover a shipment of wine that's gone missing or been delayed. I
Looks
guess.
like a farmer.
We'll hopefully be back here before dark tonight.
Your hat has a little bit of an
You can
onion
see
spice to it.
as you mentioned that, though, the one lady, or the one guard, she kind of, her eyes kind of perk up and says, "About time. We've been sorely lacking our wine."
Yeah, it just seems like this place sure needs its wine. The way things are.
It'll be double the cost.
This is the next morning.
It is.
Mahalo.
Where are we? Are we at the?
We're at the gate.
I have been
Heading out.
gone the entire time.
Okay, so they open the gates and let you go through.
Right. And if I remember right, Jenny's shop
Right
was
beside
right
on the
there.
right.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Go knock at the door.
okay, you
She's
come
right
to
outside of town.
you come to the door and it's a simple, slovenly kept house. The wood itself is a little warped by the weather and hasn't kept well. There's a kind of a musty smell from the mildew on the outside of the building. But you're able to open the door. It's not locked. You see an old, very lithe, crooked-looking woman. She has on these green robes with white, wiry hair coming down. She holds out a bony hand. "Hello! It ain't often I get strangers stopping by. Such handsome ones.
I blush.
Well, thank you.
What
I
can
do
you-
too, but you can't see it.
You turn like a little purple
Magenta.
right here.
She says, "What can Jenny help with?"
Well,
This one's blue.
a little bit. I've had a bit of a mishap with some magic. Some rando on the street, don't remember who it was, mentioned that you may be able to help me out, get my skin to go back to normal.
She looks at it. "You want to remove that? I think the blue looks very nice."
Well, thank you.
He continues to blush.
Not everybody agrees, though, so I'd most rather get rid of it, if possible.
Exactly. We
Well,
are
if you're
all
set on
the same
having it
shade.
removed, I have just the thing. And she rummages around. You can hear some clanking noises.
To the bathroom.
She looks like she's going through some cupboards.
I hope she turns them green.
And she says, "Aha!" And she holds out a vial. It's filled with this green liquid.
Vile.
He said, "This here will have you looking like yourself in no time."
Alright.
He says, "I'd be willing to sell this for 100 gold."
I knew that. As soon as you hear that, I was like, I know this.
Right?
Well, I'm sadly, right now, I am very broke. I will keep that in mind, and once I have a little bit of money, I will stop back in.
How much is it costing?
100 gold.
Hundo.
100 gold.
100. While we're here, this is an alchemy. This is a place of alchemy.
It looks like,
11
yeah,
gold.
she's got stuff like that around it.
Could she refill some of my things that I have used over the last couple days? I really need to fill a flask with oil and a flask with holy water.
He says, "Oil?
Mm.
Oh, I've got plenty of oil."
Mm-hmm.
Olive or
She says,
Cooking.
"Holy water.
Grapeseed would be
We don't
great.
have that here. Might want to stop by the church for that."
Well, I did, and
I
then
thought you did.
did I refill it?
How much is
My character sheet
this
says I don't
platinum
have one.
necklace
I don't think I
I don't
did.
think you did that.
with gold inlays? That was.
where
You
are
know
you
how much?
where are you
How
looking
much
at,
that's worth,
friend?
Marvin?
What'd you say?
Platinum necklace with I think it's gold inlays, or maybe it's a I don't know. I have
Where did you get that?
I got this a long time ago. Been carrying this stuff around.
I think at the bottom of the death house.
Probably.
Oh yeah, in one of those trunks where all the bedrooms were.
And I also have these Mossa gates or whatever they are.
What was it again that you said? Yeah.
Platinum necklace with some type of either gems or inlays or it's something, but I can't for some reason. I guess it just cuts off. I'm not sure. With topaz pendant. I think I took it out of that lockbox or something back at the death house up in the bedroom.
I think
These
those
eyes are
were.
unnerving.
Yeah, so you want to
Your eyes are like so
try
white.
to sell that?
I'm possibly seeing about trading.
So like you show it to her.
How much is it worth?
Right to the point then.
No.
It's like, this is very fine. She says, "I can give you 750 gold for this."
Holy smokes!
Sell it! Now! I prepare Chaos Gold at 3rd level. Sell it.
And nobody gets hurt.
Sell it.
Maybe
Maybe we
Do
retire.
maybe I should try to swing the.
No, I say 750 gold. I
Let me clean up the mess.
tell you what. I don't think I can let it go for less than 900.
Says, "Oh, Jenny knows her stuff. I'm not gonna pay more than that."
Well,
Why haven't you not asked how much that's worth before?
I don't think we've been to a store before now.
you got kicked out of all the other ones.
This is true.
Yeah.
750. Wait, you said 850?
Says, "I'm old, but I remember what I said."
Sorry, what was that? This helmet? It rings in here.
You like start sharpening the axe. Sorry, what was that again?
So 825.
He says, "You won't find many people with that much gold to even sell that to."
Fair enough. Done.
It's like, now who's being the annoying customer at Kind Lumber?
Alright. How much stuff do we want to buy?
I still want to buy a flask of oil.
No, believe me, I need to buy plate armor.
Can
Okay.
you tell me what that is?
Yes, let me find out.
Once we level up, you can carry the blue thing with us. I know.
So I guess it's like this. We don't know this yet, but I guess. So I sell that for 750.
Does she have healing potions?
I also say I also do have a few other things that I was curious about. One being I have 4 gold rings.
She holds up her finger. This customer had asked a question.
Oh.
She says, a flask of oil, 1 silver.
Okay. And she does not like use holy water for any of her work, and she would sell me any of it or nothing like
She
that.
doesn't look like someone that, really deals in holy water.
That was one silver.
Yeah, 1 silver.
I will take 5
Okay.
if she has 5.
She does.
Okay.
What did you buy?
Flask of water.
And she says, now back to you, young man.
For like lighting fires.
All right. So, what would you also give me for these fine objects? And I show her 4 gold rings, 3 moss gates, an ivory hairbrush with
Maybe
silver
one- Maybe one
bristles.
thing at a time.
All right. 4 gold rings.
It's not like Skyrim where you can just like add them and they're like gold, 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 gold.
She says, for the gold rings, I'll give you 25 gold each.
All right. So, hang on.
25 times 4 is 100.
So 750 plus 100.
Can confirm this is correct.
All right, let's do that. How much gold did she have in her inventory? Also, these moss gates.
We'll have enough to silver some weapons, too.
Wow, we could just rob her and.
This is my cash dollars.
How much gold have you just earned?
It's 850.
I have a meat pie here.
I beat my
yours for
I beat-
850
So
gold
do
pieces.
I.
beat my constitution this last time, so it doesn't have quite
That
the
was
same.
yesterday, my friend.
Doesn't have the same.
Sobriety is a struggle every single day.
So what about these the moss gates? I'm not sure how that's actually pronounced. That's how I wrote it down.
Agates.
Agates.
Let's take a look.
I might never take these things off. This feels so fancy. I feel like I could get on a horse right now. Like
Wear them with shorts.
She says, I'll give you 10 gold.
Gold, huh? Sure. You've been generous so far. So I'll give her all.
I feel like I'm
four
ready to
of
fight in a
those.
revolutionary war like right now.
Let's see here. I think that's all I got actually. For shame. Oh, actually, hang on. And I don't know if you can do something with this, but I have an extra chain shirt. Wait, what? What is? Yeah, I have an extra chain shirt. I mean, a very nice chain shirt. You buy some armor?
Says, I don't deal in weapons. You might find some other people in town that would be willing to purchase that.
Fair
Maybe we
enough.
should go to a blacksmith before we leave, though. I don't know.
For what?
Well, we have enough, or he has enough gold now to silver some weapons.
Yeah.
The cotton picking, I need plate armor. And that's 1,500?
Oh, wow.
1,200?
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying we can't silver some weapons, but really, who uses weapons?
You do.
Us two.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That's what I'm saying.
So,
You can
but I can
silver-
always
I
give
mean, you have a
him.
rapier, don't you?
But you have a silver sword.
Yeah, I give it to him.
I can give the
You
silver
do.
sword to you.
I would like it very much. Is it a long sword?
No, it's a short sword.
I don't want it. I want a long sword.
You're going to silver that yourself.
I plan to.
Okay.
But I don't want to fight with a short sword, personally.
Okay.
I mean, as long as someone in the party's using it, it's working.
Or we can sell it and buy, you know,
Maybe that's true.
Maybe.
We can maybe trade it in for some stuff.
trade it in for a long sword, silver long sword.
There you go.
Just
There you
the
go.
difference.
Yeah, but not here. She doesn't
Yeah.
deal in weapons, she just was. So.
So let's see here.
I mean, I think that we should be using a silver weapon as long as we have it.
Just Marty, just to metagame just a little bit. You know, was that actually a good deal to sell that necklace?
Cast that spell.
By an old lady.
Yeah.
Ah, see, you could have used it there.
I don't think
Should I sell this necklace?
Well, I say, one more thing. I also have a jewelry box of silver and gold. I might have looted that one place pretty good.
It's like you took all.
Yeah, I was just saying, how did you end up with all this
You guys
stuff?
were ignoring it, and I went and took it. You guys were scared of it.
You can take the rogue out of the character, but you can't take the character out of the
Dude, I'm a
rogue.
merchant. I see good stuff when I see it, okay?
We should all just be glad that he didn't try to flip out a window and break his leg.
I didn't realize I was sitting on a 750 gold necklace, okay?
That is intense.
Probably at least 500 gold.
She'll give you 75 for that.
That's almost Wigman's.
Am I allowed to
Ruby
silver
gun
my
right
own
there.
weapons or not? I think we came up with that. I'm not.
That is nice.
Don't you have a trait that allows you or not?
I mean, like, it says I can create stuff up to $100 worth of stuff. So, technically, yes. Cause okay, I guess it's like this. The problem
He's
is,
been here for 2.5.
I can make the weapon, or I can make anything up to $100. But I guess it's like this: the weapon plus the.
It's the next morning though, so.
I guess it's like this. It kind of is up to you, I guess, if you would like me to do that. Because it's kind of like two parts.
It's true.
If you count the silvering as one thing, but if you count the silvering and the weapon like kind of together,
Wouldn't you have to? You'd have to have a weapon
One second
and then
equals
silver.
one second.
Not just create
Right.
a weapon.
It's your turn.
Not just create a silver weapon out of nothing.
right.
I think that's how you'd have to do it.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Do I need the silver though? I'm not sure if I do or
You're
not.
saying you actually need silver?
I'm not sure that I do though, but I guess it depends on.
To put silver on weapons?
But because of the way my trade works, I guess.
I mean, I'd expect that you could basically trade the gold into
Can you-
silver
Like I think it's
coins.
like it's
Can you
all like
transmute
it's like
stuff into silver.
yeah, 'cause like for instance, like if I make a sword, just with the metal, I can make it have like a leather handle and stuff like that. So like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be like all the components for it, but obviously, I guess it'd be maybe.
I mean, I would say the silver is easy enough in the sense that you could just find somebody and exchange your gold for silver if you have enough money for that.
Right. Okay. I guess it's like this. I guess with that in mind, I think I would still sell the jewelry box of silver and gold, and just take the 75 gold instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I was a rogue. So that I could, in character, try to steal some gold.
Oh, I also have an ivory hairbrush. Keep pulling stuff out of my back pocket. With silver bristles.
She'll give you 25 gold for that.
Alright, let's do that too. So, that's 30 plus another 100. 980. I'm rich.
Woo! No more sleeping in the rich old pals. This dog is rich.
Feels good. I hike the pants up a little bit, tighten the belt.
Pull out a cigar. That's right, see? Some baby to sleep.
Alright, so are we heading on out?
Does she
to
have
the-
healing potions?
You're asking her that?
My good madam, I'm inquiring if you
Potions
have any
are-
potions.
Inquiring for your strongest potions.
I'm going to battle and I need your strongest potions.
Ah, potions. give you a potion of healing. That is 50 gold.
My dear woman, I do not have such stores of that quantity, but I do have a few rather rare tomes that may be of interest to you. I have got 3 old books.
Well, show Jenny what you got.
All right.
Yeah, you make a good old lady, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, show Jenny what you got, Matt. Bust a move or
I
something.
mean, like, they're just 3 black books is what, like, is there like, I'm just trying to say, like,
they're blank, I think.
are they,
No, we got
are they
them
blank
from
or
the-
are they,
You got them at the house?
yeah, at the house? I mean, I think there's stuff in it.
I think they're blank.
Are they blank?
There were some that had stuff in them, but those 3 were blank.
Those 3 were blanket?
There were 3 blank books and 3 blank scrolls, and then there was separately. I must have taken them out of my inventory.
I have.
There were spell books about like necromancy and stuff too.
Interesting.
Which should have gave him over to. Well, no, huh? We would have wanted to destroy those things.
Maybe we did have them. I gave them to him because I can't sell things. I get kicked out of stores.
Makes sense.
How about this? Why don't I look over at Singer and I'm like, oh, did you want this silver sword back? I haven't used it once.
So, as you
Well,
look
yeah,
at
actually
the
looked
books,
at
it looks like
so
you haven't
much
actually
you
looked
have,
at
I
them in
think
a
that-
while, and
I'll
as you
take
pull
it.
them out,
I'll
you
just
can
like.
see that they've actually started
I'm
to
probably
rot,
still gonna use this until
and
we
inside
find
the
things
pages
that
are just kind of like
"Oh,
crumbly
no."
parchment.
So I guess I'll take that out of my inventory here.
Yeah.
It looks
I'll put it in
like
mine.
what you thought when you had picked them up, to be fairly new. They now look like they're several hundred years old.
I set those books aside, and I pull out first edition poetry books. Are all the books that came from that place that way?
Well, yeah.
What the heck? Even a scroll?
You have a scroll.
Yeah. have
I look
3
over.
scrolls.
I don't know. There might be important information in these books.
And they're definitely antiques.
Wait. Trick or treat. Oh, by the way, do you want to end it here and then do a one shot where we go trick or treating to Raven Castle?
Yeah.
And it's all a dream.
I'm trying to find where you got those scrolls.
We got them from the room.
Was it the
same
chest?
place?
It was
Yeah,
from the
little-
secret room where we had to we critted the perception, and by we I mean
In the death
So
house,
it's that place
second
where the same
floor,
thing.
the secret room.
yeah, it's how we found out that they were in a cult.
So I'm not sure if I have actually ever told you that then. Okay, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong place. So the first edition poetry books, those were the ones that crumbled apart.
Oh, they crumbled apart?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Johnson, that bacon?
The 3 blank books,
Yeah.
black leather, those look still to be in good condition. Okay. The scrolls, which, yeah, I'm sorry, I should have probably said this before, but they're actually spell scrolls. The one is bless, the other is protection from poison, and the third is spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, that's a good one. So who can use that thing?
I think anyone can use those.
Is it a spell
But it's-
scroll as in you open up and read it off like in Skyrim?
It's like a one-time
One use.
Oh, it's a one-time use deal.
Ooh, so yeah, we probably
Can I have 2 spiritual weapons then?
I don't know, it might cost you 850 gold pieces to get it down.
So I guess if you want to write that down,
Okay. Let me.
if you're trying to sell the blank books, though, she'll give you 25 gold each.
What if I told her that they are worth the equivalent of 1 potion?
Each?
I was gonna say she'll gladly trade 3 for 1.
Wait. It's
3
25.
bucks,
It's 25 gold.
25 gold for each book.
Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah. In that case, sorry. I thought you meant for all 3. Yeah, I'll give all
That's
three.
That's why I said each.
Yeah. Okay, so wait. The scrolls are less
What?
potion protection.
Protection from poison
Or
and spiritual weapon.
Thanks, Trey.
I was trying real hard to get it to slide down, and then I could put it on my head.
okay, I'll give her the 3 black books, and then does she? How much healing potion does she have? Just one.
She has. I've got 2.
I'll take 2 and 25 gold. Thank you. Come again.
No, each one is 50 gold.
Make her a deal. $3 for 2.
She says, "I know how to do math."
What if I give you?
Take another short rest. I arrive back from the winery with the wine.
I will take 1 potion and 25 gold.
Okay.
That would be good.
She says, "This one looks restless. I'm sorry, Jenny doesn't have any toys for you."
Me too, lady. You should have toys. You could probably make more money. I would buy toys or holy water, really.
I guess I look over at my friend here, and I'm like, so is it worth 100 gold to take a look at your illness?
Natural store.
Well, I guess I can't pay you back right now. And I haven't really made any money in the past couple days,
Yeah, right.
so I'm not sure when I'll be able to pay you back. But it'd be worth that to me. I would definitely try to pay you back when I can. I just don't know when that'll be.
Alright, so I look over at Jenny and I'm like, so you think you can cure him for 100 gold?
Oh, this will do the trick.
I'm kind of a little greedy, even though I'm lawfully good. I still like the cash dollars.
Jenny knows her stuff.
What is coin to a man of faith
Tell you
like
what,
us?
I'll save your life again for free.
No, you're right. And I give her 100 gold.
I take the potion, I sniff it a little bit, and then I drink it right away.
You're dead. You die. You're gone. But you're not blue anymore.
Worth it. It's not permanent here anyway. The
She
dying.
says, that will take a few hours, but you should start seeing the effects here soon.
Is he gonna? Does he need to sit down while this happens?
Says, "Oh, no, he should be fine to
Can you-
travel."
Now that we bought that potion, can you tell us what was the cause of that blueness?
We know it was a curse.
And I flip her an extra 5 gold.
Man, once those purse strings get open, he just like whatever, you know.
I don't want my investment to go bad by.
Well, the cause of it was this
It turns blue again.
little ball thing. Normally keeps my magic contained, but sometimes a little gets out.
So it could happen again?
It could.
I just paid 100 gold for something that can happen again?
It's rare.
In fact, it's likely.
This is the first time I've had that happen, though.
I don't know if I can do it again if it happens again.
We'll hope it doesn't.
She says,
If it does happen again, hopefully next time by then I'll have the 100 gold saved up.
Alright.
Can I?
Yep, looks to be like a user error.
Can I have been doing something while all this was going on? I wanted to go back to the church. What did the father do? Did he come with us, or is he still at the tavern?
He's still at the tavern now.
I'm just gonna go to the church and grab a couple flasks of holy
Okay.
oil. I feel like it's not stealing as a holy paladin. I'm just gonna grab like 10.
Yeah, as you go in there, you see there's like some people in there like washing the pews down and whatnot. But yeah, you're able to get some holy water.
I like it.
How many can I take? Because I
There's-
will take a few of them that are sitting there. I assume there's like a thing where you can come in and bless yourself, like in a Catholic church, and like maybe I can fill my flask up in that, or if I can grab a couple.
Desecrate the holy water by putting your flask in it.
Whoa! This is a flask that only held holy water before. It's just empty now.
You can see that
It looks like
probably a
Cedric,
lot
but
of them
going
have been
on.
used, but
Right.
there's still maybe like 4, like flasks, I guess,
Okay.
that you could use.
If there are 4 available, I'm gonna take 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Just stressing there. People are hard at work.
Cleaning up the blood.
It's like, you remember me from last night? The one that saved everybody? Alright.
Except for the people that died in the church.
Except for them, but, you know,
Everybody else.
there was no saving them.
And then they were already dead. So.
All right, now that was an unexpected shopping trip. I was not expecting that. I was probably gonna sit on that thing the entire game without knowing this
The
word.
necklace, just keep it in there forever. And then at the end of the game, it's like, this is 10,000 gold pieces. What? This could have been so much easier.
This actually would have defeated Strahd.
This is the necklace. The necklace would have done it.
All right.
Well, we know it's not a quest item because we were able to sell it in the shop. So.
Yep.
Well, we had to buy
We
it
had
back
what?
now for
I would have let us sell it even if it wasn't free.
right.
I'm like, oh crap, where did we sell it? All right, to the winery. And then we whistle down the road.
Humming a happy tune.
Okay.
Guess we can get rid of this on blue song.
Are you not blue anymore?
Is my color fading?
Oh wait, it's gonna take a
fading.
few hours.
You can see that's fading.
I can see that. Wait, just your face is blue.
Just rub your face every like
just,
10 minutes.
just your face is
Just
blue.
rub it a little bit and yeah.
The rest of your head is in blue, but just the face.
Yeah, that's it. It's been fading and now it's just the face.
Dude, now I'm tempted to go take like 5 minutes and go wash it off.
Right?
Because it's really been starting to feel really uncomfortable.
I can't believe you did it in the first place.
It's so
That's
great.
amazing.
It was a lot
It
of
is
fun.
good.
I'm glad
It is
It was
good.
fun.
How long does it take us to get to, or how far?
I mean, I
Would
walked
it
in
take
here
us?
and you were wearing that
And
wig.
you're all get up. I was
If
like,
you
no.
were to
was-
ask someone that,
it
they would
was so
probably
good.
say it's probably around a day's journey.
Oh boy.
Hello.
All right.
Good thing I
Did
brought
you just to get
rations.
to the place?
Right.
Okay.
Do we see any like wild game along the way as we're walking?
Yeah, you do see like there's some, maybe like a rabbit here or
Okay.
two, but
I'd like to take a shot at it with my crossbow.
okay. Roll. Give me a stealth, and also.
But you know my weaknesses.
He's gonna use a crossbow.
Okay, you're gonna have to shoot with disadvantage.
No problem.
No problem.
I've been practicing with this beast. I kind of fumble with the arrow as I stick it in. And I can't find the crossbow actually. There we go. Bam! Uh-huh. I hit it, don't I?
You shoot a tree.
Dadgummit.
Did he have disadvantage?
You did.
Oh, because of the stealth roll.
Yeah.
But you do that tree for 4 piercing damage.
So I'm like, maybe we'll see some.
He's
Better
so
eating
cocky to roll
anyways.
damage without finding out if he hits or not.
Right.
So cocky.
Can't believe it.
It's just auto rolls. So we keep on walking. I see another deer. Is there a deer? Maybe. Maybe like a Bambi that the mother got eaten by wolves.
I'm singing holy hymns very loudly as we walk down the street.
You're looking for a Bambi. I say you have to roll a 1 for that. You do not.
No pampies.
Okay, we keep on marching then. Suddenly, I see something like I hit by a carriage beside the road.
Some roadkill.
No, it's not dead yet. Just broken legs.
because you hit him in the head. Well, now he's dead.
Fortunately,
You
you
hit him in the head.
These lands are unforgiving and harsh for someone in this armor.
Did we ever take the horses back to the Vista?
Salagadoola, mechakaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo.
No, we did not.
You're never gonna forgive us.
She don't. She knows who we are. She's okay with it.
She can't see the future. She should have.
Why aren't we riding the horses out?
Because we don't want them to die.
Are we not riding our horses? I assume we are.
Are we?
Why wouldn't we be?
That's what I'm thinking.
Did you get your horses?
So I run the Bambi
I
down.
mean, can we just have done that
No.
as part of leaving, please?
Please.
If it's a day's travel, I don't want to walk the whole
I
thing.
suppose you guys probably would have realized you have horses.
Yeah. Does that make us get there any
Yeah,
faster?
we didn't know how far out this place was, did we? So we probably just started out like chumps.
I mean, surely they would have told us if the
No, you're. Yeah, I would say you would be on your horses.
okay. And the horses taking a day to get there.
They do.
I run a Bambi down.
What's that?
You run a Bambi down.
I've seen it happen. It happens in Red Dead sometimes.
To be sure, to be sure.
If I spot any other small game, I can take a shot at the chipmunk on the tree.
Yeah, you find a chipmunk.
Okay.
Sounds so defeated. Yep. Yeah. Find one.
I did 0 damage.
Feels bad.
Oh my gosh.
What?
How did you do 0 damage?
I guess I'm at a -1 efficiency or something. I'm not efficient.
You
but-
rolled a 1 and your dex is -1.
The chipmunk lives.
So you just like take a chunk out of its tail and it runs away.
This is the type of chickmunk. It's like a lizard. It can regrow its tail.
Yeah. I think
We're gonna starve.
I'm pretty sure that you get a minimum of a 1. Like I don't think you can get a 0.
No, pardon
Am I making that up? I think I read that.
I don't know.
Alright.
It's possible.
It's
Oh
work.
well.
The rest, I'll get the rest when I
You
get
see
it.
that?
Alright.
Yeah, you've got a bit more, but it's got to feel better, huh?
Yeah, I was getting really stiff and
Well,
itchy.
this is perfect that you've come back in because we've spent 6 hours watching the dwarf fail to hunt chipmunks. So
I'm not very good with the
in that
crossbow.
time that has passed, your skin has faded
I
back to
thought
clear.
an Irish person walked in the door right then. Like it's just like I was thinking someone from work just walked in. I'm not kidding.
We saw Eddie's tweet. You look like you're having a good time. That's German. That's way too German.
I've been at work way too long.
Okay, so as you travel along, the road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby.
Nice.
Which road are we
Go
coming from?
Pick up the sign
Okay.
and try to figure out which way it was turned.
Yeah.
Does one point back to the town?
Well, yeah, the one that does say Valaki and Ravenloft. So if you position it so that the Valaki and Ravenloft are to, where you're coming from, basically to the northeast, you can see that it says Kresk and Solenka Pass to the southwest, Lake Veritak to the northwest, and Berez to the southeast.
Alright, pull out the crude map that Danica drew for us and try to see which way to go. Because I just now remembered that she did that.
So it looks like he'd want to continue on Corpse Crest.
Then we do. Actually, you said the
Wow.
the
High quality.
kids werewolf cave was
Master
north
armor.
of Crest.
It was $9.
Yeah, how dare you break that?
No, I fix it.
Came separate. Right? We keep going towards Crest.
Singer doesn't do directions. He follows you.
Okay, we're gonna walk that way.
We all think we're following the other person.
Okay, so you continue to walk.
There's so much of this sword that's not blade.
I know.
What is this?
Kind of
Razor, so
interesting.
you can hold it like that. What's the idea there?
It's like you put essential oils on it to diffuse, you know.
Yes.
For looking cool.
Literally the best thing I've heard tonight.
Can I hold it?
Put some
please?
essential oils on there. That way it smells good even though it's
Right.
got rotten blood on there.
Yeah, if you're having a rotten day, you can just put some lavender or something on there.
It's true. Maybe it keeps like the blood from running onto your hands.
Well, it looks like there's like some.
You can
to-
put
I mean,
holy water
there's
kind
like
of on that too.
I mean, there's like looks like there's some sort of like inscription. So maybe
Yeah,
it's like
probably like a fretboard for magic.
nice. Yeah.
This is where the magic comes.
Yeah, that's where you put your
Shoots
rings
out
and
of there.
stuff. Yeah.
See, yeah, it's like
Put your gems.
When the bard uses the sword, you play a sick finger
It's
tap
something,
solo on
it's
it.
something to keep the bard entertained if he's holding it.
this is kind of nice though.
Otherwise, he's likely to put it down.
Right? It's like what do we do? Oh, nice.
Well, what am I gonna do with this? Like, freeze it away.
Alright, as you are walking along, several wolves come running out of the trees.
Nice.
And,
Finally.
we roll for initiative.
Do they look like normal wolves?
Look like the same type of wolves that you were fighting before.
I'm ready to take them down.
I don't know what that means though.
If they die
So
easily.
the first wolves that you encountered.
Where's my icon?
Yeah, I'm gonna you guys turn it up.
Oops, but no valid token was selected.
Okay.
Where's my token? Oh, there it is.
Well, I'll be going pretty late.
Oh wait, I need to fix my health after that long rest.
Singer's like, ugh, and then he's like, ugh,
And he's like,
and then he's like,
and then they're like, and you're like, I don't think so.
Should I
and they
roll
were
it
like,
again?
whoa, and I was like, whoa.
I'm not changing to
Oh.
below.
Okay.
It's not the best map, but hey.
The sword is like
for.
cool to have a handle this big.
Right.
It's
Or
not-
especially
it's
like
not too
all this
big.
part.
Yeah,
Like,
if this much of it was blade, then it's like
Come on,
fine, but it's
Marvin. I
like,
never
it's
used
like-
a
yeah.
map.
oh, with the
I need to
with
have
the
more
flat
of
of
that.
it, like, ugh.
Just a random.
That's how you
map
do it
like
in
this,
training.
No, I reuse maps a lot. Sometimes you didn't even notice because I just rotated it.
No, I noticed everything.
Guys, we've gone in a circle.
Please, Edward.
Everything is starting to look the same.
Barovia.
Wait a second. This dead man is still there.
Oh, it is.
Oh no, there's another dead man.
He hasn't decomposed at all, though. That's a good thing.
Different dead
I
man.
was gonna say this is seemingly familiar to.
Spawns of the devil. Looks like we're eating good tonight after all.
Right? Maybe you can get some.
I throw the crossbow on the floor.
I pick it up. I want a crossbow. What kind of crossbow is it?
It's a light crossbow. I do not throw it on the floor. Well, that's a lot of wolves, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't
It's
you,
more than a couple.
why don't you ease up there, friend? No need to.
Looking at the map, do I have any idea? Are we going to get to the winery like
Let's see.
before dark, or would we maybe want to camp?
It looks like you probably get there after dark.
No camp here.
So you would definitely be traveling some in the dark.
Okay, so we might want to camp and take another. Which
We'll
I
see
probably
how we're
don't
feeling
need
in a
to
second
use
here.
all my spells here, but I just kind of want to.
We can cast that invisible cabin and sleep
Uh,
in it, and then wait. that thing was
Am I
sweet.
missing someone? Tanager. Did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled at the top. There.
I rolled twice just so that it would add it, but then I changed it back
I had
to
an
the first thing I rolled.
I mean,
If that's okay.
If we roll before we
Oh, I was gonna say.
tokens, it doesn't add it.
Yeah.
Oops. You moron.
I was gonna say it's missing Singer and.
Yeah, I'm not in there either.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You said roll for
Open to it
initiative.
again?
It has
So-
you in it for me.
Oh.
Me?
You have a 22.
Mm-hmm. I can see it in the chat, but I can't see it in the turn order.
I can't see it.
That's really dumb.
Let me
because-
reload.
Do you see the square glacier or
Okay,
square
well,
iceberg?
I'll delete you and add you
Yeah.
again.
Mm,
Do you see this?
That's cool.
that is super weird.
Yeah.
What?
It's like it's a square iceberg or right.
Aliens.
Kind of ice
Oh.
shelf.
It's either the aliens or the
Yeah.
Russians, probably for
Maybe they're the same.
I was gonna say
person.
working in
sure.
unison.
If the aliens are the
Can
Russians.
you see yourselves now?
I can't see myself on the map now. Okay, here I am.
Yeah, you're there.
Can you see yourself
Yes.
in turn order?
It says 0 though.
No, it doesn't. It says 22. What
Okay.
you talking about?
It says 0 on
I
there.
don't understand. Well, you're first. You have a 22.
What if I do this? Oh no, it says 22 because I did it.
No, not. Wait, yours says 0.
Wait, what? The?
Yeah, Dalman says 0 on mine too.
Change
What?
yours.
Oh, did
change
you
it
not
now.
wanna-
And also, I'm at the end of the order on mine.
So
Okay.
Not
what's the deal?
But it's not in the right place. But,
Okay, I think there's like it's not updating quick enough because
I'll say.
And now I'm stuck.
There we go.
I'm frozen.
Quick, do your thing before it.
Okay,
Stop,
I'm ready. Here comes Singer doing shit. Alright, so
I'm just gonna go.
are we mounted on horses?
you are.
I'm going to
Wait, we are. Awesome.
I'm going to disembark,
Okay.
hoping to toss the reins maybe to the bard so my horse doesn't go running away.
Wait, how many horses do we have? We just have like 3 or
You
something.
have 3.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So who's riding?
I think the dwarf gets his own.
I'm probably riding with somebody since I'm fairly light.
Just you two
I think
together.
he should. I think he should ride with somebody because he can stay mounted. I guess you could too.
We could both ride together and just have one horse just by itself.
Well, what if one of you's riding with me? That way, I'm not abandoning a horse. Can we like?
Well, I think logically, when we would have started off, it would have been you two by yourself on a horse and
Us two
Wayman and
together.
Tanager on a horse.
Okay.
But
Basically,
we're-
I just don't want my horse to run away, but I am going to
Okay.
jump down, and I'm going to take a shot at this one, the closest one to us, I
Okay.
guess. And that's whoops! I pushed the wrong button. I guess my longbow is going to be the same
I guess
modifier,
is it-
but
Necessary to jump off the horse.
Either way, you miss.
you know.
He's getting off to the side.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bonus action to go into a barbarian rage. And if I can, like, is drawing a weapon part of movement? Like, I've drawn a weapon and fired. Can I also draw my shield now?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
I'd do that then.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It is Delman's turn.
Alright. I'm going to. Let's see.
Please. That was yeah.
walk up to this poor fella. And, let's see. I'm going to cast, as a bonus action,
Yeah, I'm ready for him.
Fungi. Until you get stuck in the fan.
Can I do the spinny attack where I hit them all? Is that like a standard?
Yeah, if you hold down triangle.
So
I
I'm
think
gonna-
it- Yeah, and
I'm
then
going to
like
cast
move-
Shield of
yeah.
Faith on me. And then also let him see the sun. The stars.
Yowza!
Shoot.
About time I connect with something.
So yeah, as you whip that thing around, go right through his head, it just cracks like a watermelon. It is dead.
Watermelon, cantaloupe, black-eyed peas.
I just start laughing, eyeing the rest with a fire in my eyes.
Is that it then?
That's it.
So just the one wolf then.
So just the one.
Just the one.
Can somebody share a link to that? I still don't
I
know
thought we
where
had-
that's from.
We had it. I thought I put it in the.
Discord.
You
didn't know
put the potion seller in Discord, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember the.
Ice
Oh,
cream.
the ice cream
The ice
one.
cream, yeah.
Ah,
It
okay.
is in there somewhere.
No, I don't think the ice cream one.
I put
is.
it in
But
there.
did- yeah, you.
That's where you saw it.
Yeah, that's right. You did do it.
This one here
Or
is
what? Was
Yeah,
it?
come
Was
right
it
now,
in League of
but-
Legends though?
and it's going
Oh,
to
maybe.
attack Singer.
Mm-hmm.
You probably just search ice cream seller.
Does a 20 hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
You take 6
you might
piercing
have to do
damage.
ice
So
cream
3
and then do
if I'm
Dustin.
raging, or is
Dustin,
it 12 and
just-
6?
No, it was 6,
Okay.
so it'd be 3. And give me
That's the
a
first
strength
one.
saving
Okay.
throw.
Okay.
That is a 14 plus I think 2.
Okay.
Yes.
You do not get knocked prone.
Okay.
Boy, did he take the long route around me so I couldn't get a whack on him?
Yeah, he was over here
It
somewhere.
is Tanager's turn now.
Nice.
I went to an ice cream shop and after I had heard this, and it's kind of true, but that is kind of exactly what you do when you go to a place like that. You like look like, man, maybe I should get this, maybe I could get this. Should I get this? And then it's just like, okay, I'll just take a nice bowl with
Just
chocolate chip cookie
just a
dough.
cone. Sorry.
I can't believe I won Cracked a Wolf. Night Maid.
Can I
It's a good shot.
use
You could do your damage too
I'll just do this.
on the first one.
Right. One more and it would have been an insta kill. I mean, no wait.
Well, yeah.
Go back to your mama, you blathering pup. To this one,
That one.
that one.
Let's see what it does.
Her mama's dead.
Even better.
Do you speak peace?
Wow, the balance.
I understand that.
I mean,
speak
I
It
don't. They
takes
don't.
no offense to it.
What the heck?
His mother was a bitch.
That
Fair enough.
is a great joke. I really appreciate that. That is my kind of joke. I grant you inspiration.
Don't do that.
Here, have a Reese's cup. I grant it to
Don't
you.
give the DM inspiration. Jeez.
Okay, this one here is going to run. That's it, right?
Yeah.
It's going to run up to Tanager, and it's going to take a bite at you.
Tanager?
I'm
That
sorry,
is Dalvin.
Please.
Sometimes
I
I just,
take back my Reese's
sometimes
cup.
I just say words.
Pray don't make
I
that
just-
mistake again.
Sometimes I just start talking without knowing where the sentence is gonna finish. Michael
Does a
Scott,
21 hit?
Wayne Gretzky.
It's the same as my AC.
Yes.
Wait, did that hit?
Yes.
Oh shit!
If it meets, it hits.
If it meets, it beats.
Tie goes to the runner.
I know. So mine beats, right?
Tie goes to the offense. If you do a saving throw and it meets, it saves.
Okay.
7 piercing damage. Is that the first time you took damage this whole time?
No, I took damage last against that zombie lady.
It was a vampire.
How did you?
Okay.
Actually, you were unconscious against that one.
No, I was not. I was grappled.
He was grappled.
Like way in the
In the death house, were you? Something happened to you there.
I think it was.
I was in
the
the
two,
middle-
The two of you were down.
Oh yeah, he got
Yeah.
stuck in the meat baby thing.
Oh
I
yeah.
got stuck
Oh,
in
that was horrible.
But I also got cut down in the bedroom.
Yeah.
That sounds bad.
Not the first time though.
Haven't we all been there? When we get all dressed up in our fancy Halloween costumes and we just get cut down, man.
Okay.
They all
Give me
obey.
a strength saving throw.
I may have been too confident. Oh wait, I guess is that the same thing as strength saving throw?
Good enough.
Bullshit.
Yeah, your modifier is the same thing. If you were proficient in saves, it would have made
You
a
are
difference.
knocked prone.
You know what? I like fighting, relaxing on my back.
He gets cut down in the bedroom and he fights best on his back.
Give you a pink thing
Gross.
there. Prone.
Yeah.
Pink for prone. You won't believe the yellow
So here
is.
senses a little bit of weakness there as you've fallen down.
Piece of shit.
Come to it.
And he is going to take a
Come to feed my pretties.
snarls.
I feed him my shield.
Does a 22 hit? It has advantage.
Fuck, gave this guy inspiration.
He has advantage.
It was the
You're
bard.
prone.
You take.
I know, but it's just like I hit the first
You
fight.
actually have pack tactics.
Okay.
Oh crap! Yeah, that whole thing.
10 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Make a
Okay.
saving throw
I
to see
say
if you
give me
go
a
prone.
strength saving throw, but I need.
Okay.
To see if he goes prone. Maybe he goes double prone.
Okay. We're going to be going back
Maybe
to
you
town,
go
right?
into the dirt.
They roll him over onto his belly.
We can maybe take a camp for the night.
It's Wigman's turn.
If something
Oh,
says
actually, hang on a second. I need to do something. I think.
It's fine.
Pray. Do it.
Sorry. Do I need to make a Constitution save to see if I keep my shield?
Oh,
Oh, Shield of Faith.
that's
it
thank
doesn't
you.
say it there.
Yeah, concentration up to 10 minutes. So, give me 2 of them. Of course, it doesn't matter if you fail the first one, but
Excellent.
Guessing that's a fail.
yeah, I forget what it is, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, anything under 10, I'm sure is a fail.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter because I would got hit by
Yeah,
the other one anyways. Well,
I'll have to remember that stuff.
if a spell targets creatures in a radius, that means everybody. I can't pick and choose.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will send just a ray of frost at the one in
It's always so weird having this stuff here. It's just like it doesn't feel like the wind's
I
moving.
know.
But you just put it down. It's just like
I
Yeah.
know, like,
It's like,
I moved down one of the tacos.
Sorcery.
I'm just like
Strong.
I'm like,
what is it?
Here. He's
I'm
here.
going for the one
like wrappers,
right above.
and like the fan just like
Okay.
keep blowing it away.
18?
uh huh.
8 plus 2. just 1d8. So he takes 2 points of cold damage, and his movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Perfect. Anything else?
And I will move to there.
You dismount the horse.
Correct.
Okay. It's like, no, you take it with.
Wolf comes
It's,
in.
it's a long horse.
Do you have my reins? Like, can you do stuff with one hand?
Well,
So
I mean-
take a chomp at Dalman.
I guess. I mean,
I don't know if we're gonna worry about it or not.
yeah, I
And
mean,
that's a crit. I can't believe I've gotten so lucky.
Fuck. Is no one out doing anything?
I'm trying.
The wolves get lots of turns.
That's 13.
Oh, shit.
Are you still with us?
The fire burns a bit brighter in my eyes, even though it starts to flicker.
I was gonna say because it Denmark.
Okay.
It's hotter, but less
But
strength.
it gets hotter, but your beard gets a little more pale.
Ooh, like I'm
Ooh.
sucking the energy
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of the
yeah.
beard.
Like you're
Uh-huh.
drawing on it for
I
strength.
like it.
right?
I like
It's
it.
like getting
Singer's turn.
Hello. Is like. Here's what I'd like to do. If I can do it as like just perception or as a free action or anything. Do these wolves look like wolves? Like, is there anything special about them? Like, do I recognize them as any extra monstery wolf things or anything?
They look like the same wolves you would have fought like 3 days ago.
Okay.
Look like these might be a different breed strain of them, but they look.
Do they look like wolves from home, or are they like bigger or like differently shaped or?
They look maybe a little bit different than those from home,
Okay.
but it's more like, like I said, kind of like a different breed. They don't
Mhm.
look anything like.
Okay.
What he's asking is, are they werewolves?
I want to know. Yeah.
Right. No, they
They
don't
look
like,
different to me though. They don't look like.
They look
wolves
like a
from
little
home.
bit different, but it's
Okay.
kind of like maybe seeing a bear in
Yeah.
China versus
Everything looks a little
North
different
Dakota or
here.
something.
Squinty eyes.
You know, like,
yeah.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'd like to start with a bonus action. I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself. So I like draw on my strength from my faith a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with my new silver short sword and attack. Well, oh, and I critically hit it.
We're all missing damage.
Okay. So that's 4 plus 1. And I do an extra 1d4.
Don't blame the bard. He's just
I,
self-medicating.
I missed something.
I can smell the Vicks. Is that what you're laughing about? That you're Vixing yourself?
He's just kind of calmly doing it.
It's like I'm over here dying, and the barge is back to like.
I think I might be coming down with something. I think it's this mist.
Nice.
I'm buried under the tree.
Oh, yes. I think I'm coming down with something. I'm not feeling all that great, you guys. So
I think I'm gonna head back.
I do 8. Well, I do 5 piercing damage
Oh,
and
plus
3 radiant damage, and I don't want to metagame, but like if my silver short sword does anything in addition to that, I don't know about it.
It does not seem to.
Okay. Well, I do that. That's my bonus and my standard, and I can't move. So
Okay. Now this silver short sword, you got that from him, right?
yeah, it was the one that I gave him in the basement of that murder house.
Yep.
What was it called? Death house.
Yes.
Yeah.
The death house.
The death house.
Do not forget the article.
It is Dalman's turn. I guess that was it
What?
for you.
The article. The
Oh, what's
that
that?
was it for you.
That's it for me. Yeah.
Dalman's turn.
So, I am furious at this. I'm scared a little bit too. So, bust out the spiritual weapon. Takes a swing at the one to the south of me. Which maybe misses, unfortunately.
Are you still prone?
Did you stand up?
Yeah, but his spiritual weapon.
I guess yes, I am. Okay, yes, I stand up. And spiritual
Take a swing
weapon.
at him.
Yeah.
9 will miss.
Okay. And then I would also like to do.
Bless you.
Good grief, there, sunny child.
You got water down the corner.
He was thinking of another joke.
You're just
to-
on
to
fire
say.
over here.
Hang on. Let me try to find it.
Snow could really use some bardic inspiration right now.
I know. I know.
His singer could really go.
Actually, I have
For
a
some good
question.
stuff.
How does this here work? Like,
I'd also like to cast this guy
can I do that at any time? Or
at a
that's
level
only when
2.
it's directed at me?
I just realized I have a thing that I was
Is
hoping.
everybody dying in here? What is happening? This is gonna be the
It's
worst
probably that
YouTube
Vex
video for anyone to watch. It's just like
We're okay, folks.
We're
We're
gonna have
all
to-
still here.
Don't
Maybe
forget to rate and review. Thumbs down. They coughed the whole time.
So-
We may be dying IRL.
we
I,
talked about costumes. We never got to see them.
So I touch myself.
That's not I'm sorry, guys. Tune in next week.
Really the time for
Tune in next
That's
week.
all the time we have for tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it short there. He's over here touching himself.
And I gain hit points. As I cast that at a level 2.
Nice.
You
My
guys
fault,
are
wasn't
so
as
immature.
Yes, we are.
I can't believe that you would make jokes like these. But you do
So-
level up in one-handed. And
Thank goodness. So now, when I cast that, do I get the 6 and the 11? No, huh? The 11 is what I would get. 8
if you
plus 3. Wait, why does it do that?
No, you get both of them, I think.
what level did you cast it?
Yeah.
I mean, I cast it at level 2, but
The first one, the normal level 1, you roll an 8 plus 3.
oh.
And then
And then
it's
it's
plus
another 8
1d8
after that.
for each level.
Okay. I forgot about
So,
that.
so the first one was 11, and then the additional is 6.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So basically,
I see. Basically, you crit on the
17.
first
Right,
one,
yeah.
and the second one you rolled pretty
Man,
good
he was
too.
getting real close to drowning in that puddle over there.
Yeah, right now you have mud just like covering your armor. You've got like all these paw prints and blood. That's it.
they're about to lose their team. That's all I got then for today, folks.
Okay.
How am I at, my boys? Those guys keep critting like that. I'm gonna have to. I mean, I can't believe I didn't kill one of them with that.
Salakadoola,
Uh,
Manjakaboola. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
I have to
Werewolf
this
or-
when I'm fighting with a short sword.
Yeah.
The wolf in front of
Singer.
you,
It
Singer, tries
Yes.
to attack you.
it tries.
It
And you
rolls a
say-
9.
It
No,
doesn't
no.
hit Singer.
Shit.
I
That's me. All
fart in its general direction.
Its mother was a chihuahua, and its father smelled of elderberries.
That is it.
It's one of my favorite insults.
It is
Your
Tana's
mother
turn.
was a hamster.
Alright. So, first of all, I do. 1 second. Yes, this one. Oh, no, oh, yes. At, Dison. Oh, it's good. Does it hit?
7. Wow, that's pretty spicy.
That is a spicy.
That's a spicy.
That's a spicy meatball. Does it
But you
hit?
have to say it right. That's a
How far can it move?
Oh wait, so this is what does that do? Does it have to roll something?
So it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Or on your DC is 15?
Correct.
It succeeds.
So it takes 3 damage. And then I will unleash I pull out my lute and I sing a happy tune and I toss a good guy.
Oh my lord, those are nice.
They are kind of nice.
Can I see that one? I know you can't get that one, but I just
No,
Kill somebody with
they
this.
look like they're
They're
like steel.
they're like, I mean, like,
Yeah, steel or iron or some kind of metal.
oh, I think they're lead
They are super
with
heavy.
lead paint.
Don't put it in your mouth, Mark. Don't, Marcus.
Put it down. Put it
Marcus,
down.
don't.
Feel it? I felt it already, but
I was gonna say,
I
could I feel
kind
like
of forgot.
you bought them?
They are heavy.
You got it.
They're-
They are hefty.
They have some
They were
real.
pretty cheap too. They were like
You're only $10 a dice.
no. I'm thinking like $15 for all of them. 'Twas a good deal.
Trying to think if I can cheat it.
It's like, oh. There.
Oh. Now, okay, do I have to use this before my turn?
You have 10 minutes.
No, you can use it
What?
after you roll.
You have
But
to
I-
use it
But it's
before you find out if
before
it's.
you
Okay.
find out any information. Well, okay. Doesn't it say you can
Before you say it hits or not.
it can be meant or it can be add to the number to the one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes.
Okay.
Add it or
Add it to
subtract.
damage
The creature
dice?
can wait until after it rolls a d20 before deciding to use the bardic inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Can you add it to damage rolls too, or no?
Can you roll
Is
that
that
and
the
add the
other-
number roll to
Uh,
one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes.
Okay. There's something that you can add to damage.
I
but
thought
can't
that I thought so too, but
Okay. That's a pretty sweet move, Tanager. Love what you did there. What'd you say to him?
I sang the same song as I sang before.
Mm.
I just felt there's quite a need to repeat it unless you
I would like to hear it again.
would care for me to
I would
repeat it.
love to.
I guess
Yeah,
I can.
thanks.
Here comes Delmon, he's heard your son. He's gonna have himself some fun. He'll pray a holy prayer and display a stony stare, then smash you up nicely with the power of the sun.
Oh, my goodness. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
As my health gains,
The song is
so does
interrupted
my ferocity.
as another wolf takes a chomp at Dalman.
At the icy steel of my shield.
Icy steel.
Tries to get through the chainmail, but is not able to. What above you? Well, no, I'll try that. Ooh, wow. Okay. Does a 24 hit? In fact, a crit. Didn't roll very good.
Suck
Two
my
ones.
balls.
You take 6 damage,
6 damage?
and give me a strength saving throw. You managed to stay upright. It is
But you are not
women's-
missing a hand.
With my bonus action,
Bummer, man.
I shout out, "Cover your ears!"
Pretty sure you can just say
And
that
then-
for free.
Can I cover my ears for free?
And then I don't know.
What?
I will cast Shatter, which is
What is
a
he doing?
DC 14,
Cast
What?
chickens. Go ahead.
and I'm casting it from
Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
No, it's windy out here.
Yeah.
No, it's Thursday. Me too. Let's go get a drink.
from right here, so it would get all of these. Actually, wait. I think I can spare Singer. Can I? Yeah.
Why is it always the dwarf?
So I put it right on this dude. So Singer, you're not in there, just Down.
Okay.
But all the 4 wolves are.
I genuinely
That
didn't hear what you
is
said when I
holy
covered my
cow.
ears. What's he casting?
23
Shatter.
That sounds intense.
points of
It
damage.
is. That hits everyone.
They each have to make a DC 14 or Constitution save.
Okay.
Please say it's 21.
And I don't know if he can have advantage because I did say cover your ears. That's what I was hoping for. That's up to you.
The ears were covered.
I'm gonna say no.
Don't you have advantage on Constitution saves? Being a dwarf?
Ooh,
I think you do.
Ooh, actually.
On poison.
Oh.
But don't matter. I'll pass.
Do they succeed?
A
The one
non-magical
up by
object
Singer
that
does,
isn't
though.
being worn or carried.
Does it take half damage or anything?
Takes half damage still. Sorry.
Oh, and it's 23.
23, so it'd be 12.
So I take 12 damage?
They all die.
Alright. That's what I was hoping for.
GG.
I just
Wow.
healed up the
What did you cast that at?
Like over
second
here.
level.
Second.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Sonic
pretty
boom.
baller,
I
man.
was gonna say I have that one too. So.
I run over to Delman and make sure he's okay. Sorry about
Sounds
that.
like it's kind of a revenge spell for that fire
It
nonsense you had.
Sorry, it looked like you were getting, hounded a little
I
bit.
had it handled.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, hounded. You see what he did there?
That was clever. That was awfully clever.
Oh my.
Are you okay?
Hang on. I take 12 damage. I'm fine.
Do you have any healing potions?
Not using them. Let's take a break.
Okay. It's getting you. Wait, what time is it?
I'm kind of upset, but I'm actually a little bit.
Not late yet, but
No,
you
it's
said
probably around noon.
Yeah, so time to stop.
we can take a short rest.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have 11. I have 10 health.
You had 10 health.
I have 10 health
Oh.
now. Almost got white.
Okay, so you're taking a short rest.
Spider-Man is
Gonna find some stumps by the road.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Most of it. Okay.
Maybe
Why don't we make camp up here by this dead guy?
Yeah. We roast up a couple of wolves and have a quick meal
Can we inspect the wolves?
and a short rest.
Sure.
Do they?
Do I
have
find 3
any,
gold pieces?
Are there any necklaces with gold inlays on the wolves?
Doesn't seem like they were, carrying any jewelry on them.
Strange.
Feel
Mysterious.
It might be inside. If you want to, you can spend some
bad.
time.
Wigman will pass on that.
You're planning on it.
How far is
Looks like someone might have pooped nearby if you want to go through some of the.
some of the distance?
I think I'm good.
Might be able to find out some,
Find out what they ate.
So are we just doing a short rest?
Hey,
or
we
is
may
it
have
a long
eaten
rest?
someone that
No, it's a
carried
short
a
rest, right?
necklace.
Yeah, short rest.
Short rest is just
Okay.
throw up
You
some-
can use hit die.
Hit dice after
Hit
a short
die.
rest.
I just used up all my spell slots, but who
What?
cares about those? I was almost dead, son.
Well, a long rest is going to mean that we either have to travel all night to get there in the morning, or
We could rest overnight. Like, take a short rest now, travel for another couple hours, because we won't get there by dark.
Right,
Yeah.
and then do a long.
And then do a long rest, and then get there in the morning.
Yeah. So this will help us get at least
At
a little
least-
farther.
Yeah. To where if we run into
How many
another
hit
set of
die can I
wolves-
take?
Well, you should have a thing right
As
above
many
it
as
that
your level.
says-
Okay.
you have 1 hit die per
Oh
level.
my word. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So 16 plus 9, 25.
Don't you have a potion of healing too?
Yeah, but I don't know that I want to use it now.
Oh, you're looking better now.
3d8. And I did roll 2 8s and a 7.
What? I mean, how this good because if it would have been lower, then they might have lived.
My hope was just take them all out. Maybe you included, but we'll get you back.
It just looks great. You just roll them. Just like,
The short rest doesn't require sleep. It
I
just
do
means
have-
resting, right? So we don't have to have someone be on watch. We can all be awake and
I'm writing in my journal.
relaxing and
what color?
like
are
keeping
you
an eye
wearing?
out. But it's been half a day now.
You can just kind of be resting there. You don't
Am
have to.
I, basically normal color by now?
Sky blue.
You just now have a very faint blue. Probably if
Just enough
people
to
that
make
know
you
to look. They
sickly.
wouldn't really see anything different about you.
I mean, this could have happened a week earlier. I'm just saying. Then I wouldn't have had to paint myself.
It was worth it. Though.
It was actually kind of fun.
Okay, so everyone's done.
Yeah, I don't do anything. I'm gonna take a ration out of my inventory. I have something to eat.
Same.
You
I
have any
too
more
would
pies left there,
enjoy-
Talman?
I think I do have part of one left.
No, give me a constitution.
I passed the last one. You didn't make them do multiple ones.
I'm a good sir.
That's because they weren't eating it.
You never ate the pie.
Yeah, some of them did.
I never touched
I
it.
never ate a
Just
pie.
because someone has shot up with heroin doesn't do it one day doesn't mean the next day they're like, I'm done. I'm over that.
I had one and then I passed
Not for
my
me,
first
man.
one, but I was never addicted.
I instead made
You
a
find
pie.
yourself scooping out the last bit of the pie.
Oh
Just-
my word!
After a fight like that, you just can't.
It
help
would
but
really
that.
take the edge off.
You just
You know,
crawled back to the
pie,
bottom.
man.
You just feel this happiness kind of flow over you, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Did you run out of pie?
So,
Because I have some pie,
dang it.
and like I don't know, I could probably let it go for a couple hundred gold pieces.
Well, at this point, I'm content.
And I like waft it and like
Try to snitch it out of your hand.
you gotta be faster than that, says the old fisherman in the Geico commercial.
You right? You got
Huh?
I got you a
my
dollar.
strength.
I don't need to beat your strength. I'm not even standing that close to you. You
Well,
can't. You
well,
can't reach it.
then I wasn't even tempted.
Oh, you're so tempted though. Oh my gosh, you're so tempted.
No,
You can't
right
even
now I
believe
don't
it.
even see what's in front of me.
All you can see is pie.
Remember that? So you continue on, and
I have a ration.
you have a ration.
Yes. I'm licking my lips, checking it twice. 5 minutes left on my microwave rice. Uncle Ben's is coming to town.
I'm curious, is that something you've just made up right there, or does that come from somewhere?
It comes from something.
Okay.
It's kind of like us. We don't really work. We just search things.
Okay, so as you keep walking, it's starting to get towards evening. You see a weather-worn signpost next to the road. The three arms of the sign point along the three branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Kresk, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Valaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. The arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently down that direction.
We go that way.
Agree. Do we
Okay.
think we're almost there? Like based on how long it was supposed to take us to get here?
Does look like you're probably almost there.
Okay.
We'd probably want to camp, like, out of sight of that place, like a couple miles out,
I don't know.
right?
I'm nervous about the safety of camping in this place. There are wolves and dead people.
Yeah, but there's also, Wizards of Wine.
Maybe let's get to the Wizard of Wines and see, like, is it lit? Are there anyone here?
I mean, it's like super lit, man. They have
It's
like
super lit, bro.
Okay, we go to the Wizard of Wines and we see it.
But we can, like, stop outside,
Yeah, that's
like a
good.
couple
Good-
hundred
good
yards
plan.
away or something.
As you actually are walking past the
DM got
crossroads.
this little grin on his face.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
You see what looks to be a wild man
Wild Man Lushington. I know him.
come out of the woods
I went to college with Wild Man.
and let's see here.
There goes that singer.
After taking a vicious bite out of Dalman's leg.
Can I interest you in a dwarf?
He doesn't
I
even.
thought you were gonna say. Can
He
you
doesn't
just-
even see me. I'm that short.
He stumbles over you.
He trips and falls, taking 2 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you see one person come running out, and he says,
My lord.
Was that you or him? Okay.
sorry, you had this in the wrong spot.
As inspiration, I can throw this dice at the DM to help him change his mind.
That one only.
Seems a bit OP.
Look at him over there. The guy's strong in real life.
He you can see it. He runs up to you, and they're actually now that he's a little bit closer to you, you can see there's a lady next to him. And he says, he has a sort of frantic look on his face. He says, "Please, sirs, have you by chance seen my wife?"
He's with a woman?
He is with the lady. And he holds up a sketch of his wife.
I swear if it's Irina, I'm gonna be so mad.
Right.
Just cut him down.
Just like, no! No more!
Then we go back into town and we kill her. Put her in all this. Everybody recognizing her.
Hello.
Nice sketch, my good sir.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe you drew this all
Oh,
by
yeah.
yourself. That's so good.
That's what I was doing today at work.
You should be yeah.
Do we recognize
What's
her?
her name?
You do not. He says, "My wife Hannah, she's missing."
Never would have known.
Does it look like the lady she's with?
He's
It
with.
does not. It looks actually, it looks kind of the same.
Like sisterly?
Could be like a sister.
Or daughter?
I can't believe Herschel's daughter has gone missing.
The man and the lady seem to be of similar age, so probably not a daughter. And he says, "A few days ago, she went into the woods and hasn't returned. I'm near out of my wits with worry, and will pay any price to the man who brings her back to me,
1,000 gold
or at
pieces.
least tells me where to look for her."
Did you try the woods?
Says, "I have been looking in the woods. I have not been able to find her.
When did she first go missing?
A few days ago."
What was she doing?
And where did you last see her?
The woods. Come on, listen.
Right. She went into the woods to do a little scavenging, but I have not seen her since, and I'm worried sick. My name is Neelan, and I'm here with her sister Margaret. I have tried asking others for help, but they offer no help and ignore me.
Seems rude.
I
pull out my...
Since everyone else always does it, I incite this boy. And I have advantage. Wait, does that give me advantage?
That does not give you advantage. Sorry.
You can add your bardic inspiration to it. If you haven't used that
You can
yet.
add that to 9.
But this is the Bard's inspiration.
Sorry, what was his
No,
name?
I don't add it to that.
Neelan.
It's gonna run out soon, isn't it?
Okay, I use it then.
LLE.
It might have already run out. What is it, a minute?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been at least an hour.
Oh, so it's no good anymore.
Are you guys rolling insight or what?
Yeah, can we all roll?
Well, then I'll get in on it too. Alright,
Thanks for.
Well,
thanks
they.
for
Well, hang on.
participating.
They all help me, and I get advantage.
Well, you'd have to have said that before.
Well, fine then.
14. What are you looking for?
Things
And stuff.
like, does he look sane? I guess basically.
He looks pretty normal.
Yeah.
Tired. He says
This isn't
sick.
this isn't like, have you seen my monkey? Or
No, he
he's
seems
doing
to
backflips.
seems to be in the right
Lost my
mind.
shopping cart.
He actually shows you a map, which I did have a map here, but it was actually the wrong.
Tis unacceptable. I've been wanting some more too.
Here, I was gonna say, if you take the bowl, you can just fill her up, or just bring all the goodies in here at once.
Slide it down the hallway.
For sake of not having the right map, I'll just show you this so you can kind of get an idea of what kind of map he's showing you.
Nealon's map. Oh, like Zoravik.
So this is the wrong area that he's trying to show you.
There's my windmill.
So is it south of Balaki?
This here is actually would be to the west. You can't really see it on the map,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
basically you're to the west of this area.
Fat free, gluten free, plutonium.
And
What's not
He
so like?
tells you that she was last seen going into these woods. And again, I don't have the
Not
Right
near
area.
Milwaukee though.
but no.
Okay. Did I ask her what she was doing? Or him?
He
Did I
basically
ask
was saying that he thinks she was just scavenging for berries.
That's
Sorry, are these woods where she went into? Are they nearby?
They are nearby. Yeah.
Like a half an hour walk or?
Well, the road you're traveling on has kind of woods all around it. But obviously the woods are fairly big, so he's not sure exactly.
So he doesn't know exactly where she went in.
Not exactly, but he has a really good idea. Probably of like half a mile, quarter mile type. Probably where she would have went.
well, all right, my man. Put a quest marker on that map, and we'll go.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I'm used to living in the woods, and I'm decent at tracking things. So if it's not like too far out of the way, I just go and take a quick look see at the quarter mile.
No.
Just kind of off of the
You're
road a
almost
little
dead.
bit, looking for
Die.
tracks where she went in.
Okay. Well, he thanks you, and
He blesses you for your time.
says that he lives towards the village of Kresk. That if you are able to find her, to please come and let me know. I would be most appreciative.
Will do.
If we see Maggie Green, we will let you know.
You're right.
You said you wanted to kind of look in the woods a little bit.
Yeah, if it's nearby, like not an hour or two out of the way, but
Yeah. Okay.
If it's most convenient.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'll go with you.
Will there be a handsome reward?
He's
Anything.
he said he will pay anything. So
Does this guy look like he has a lot of money?
He doesn't look like he's like a rich person. He looks like he's a hunter. So, I mean, he might have some money, but he's not.
I just feel like he's making promises
what?
he can't.
He's not a merchant.
He's
or
writing
something.
checks he can't cash, you know?
His mouth
sorry,
is running.
I thought I was proficient in survival.
I really hate to have to kill his wife if we don't find her. Or if he like,
We won't find
like we bring her back and we're like, alright,
Where the
man.
money?
And then he's like, that's not enough, and we're like, sorry.
Which I think
Correct.
nature would work, right?
To track?
So roll a nature. Does anyone want to help him?
I will, can I do survival while he does nature?
What's your modifier?
Survival is like tracking and stuff.
What's your modifier?
For what? Which one?
Survival or nature?
Survival is a 3. Just to get all super metagamey about this.
Let's do that. I kind of feel like that's not super metagamey, because We've been together for a couple days. We know kind of what kind of
Who's
things
good at
each
what.
other's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I just we look together and can I just give him advantage on his survival check?
You can do that, yeah.
I do that.
I'm sure I spent a lot of time on this map and I
18.
think it's deleted.
Oh, bummer.
Blast you.
How's that working for you there?
That's crazy.
He just exits the game.
I told Olivia I was going to hang this on the mantle at home.
Ooh, yes.
She is not talking to me right now.
Well, obviously she's
She
not
will
here.
after you get that up there, though.
She's
I
not
told
here.
her. I told her either there or above the bed. What do you want? You know.
Okay, sorry, what did you roll?
I rolled an
18.
18 survival.
Okay. I'll have the map ready for next time, but you do manage to see a corpse. As you get closer,
Corpsey boys.
it looks like
Woman.
there are 3 wolves
Oh boy.
that looks to be like eating this, and you can kind of tell it looks to be that of a horse.
A horse corpse.
We kill the wolves.
We
Yeah, we
they're,
just do that.
they're eating Sarah Jessica Parker.
So I think that's where we're gonna stop it for tonight.
You have to cut this. Cut.
Oh, cut. We're sorry, folks. Please join us next week again.
Yeah, so I think that's where we're gonna end it. Basically, with you guys rolling an initiative with the 3 wolves as they turn and see you approach.
Excellent.
Very good.
Is it? Are you guys with us?
Holy cow, it
Right?
is
Like we're not just in there alone, are we?
Me?
You came with us, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so we don't have to
I would
fight
think
these
so.
things by
Yeah, I
ourselves.
thought we all.
Although you can
I
do the
mean-
like thing and just kill them all again.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright.
I crew.
It is 9:20 already. I didn't realize it was that late. Cool.
What kind of ice cream will it be then?